Generation G. Weez, Nesto, Demo, Davy Jones, and Saw Jimmy. Talk that shit.
Generation G. What are we talking about today, boys?
Whatever you're doing, whack. Whatever you were gonna listen to, whack. Whatever other YouTube channel you were gonna watch, whack. It's time for Gen G.
Another
Raise
day,
up, genitals.
another week, another hour, and some change here with you,
fucking cool.
G's.
Rise.
we
like
get much
peaking.
higher.
We're gonna shout it out all day.
Hey.
That's the one standout. We're like, we're not breaking ties. No.
We're still
Oh,
going to
that
talk
didn't
about
hit.
it.
I still listen to R. Kelly music.
What's that?
It's hard for me. Like, it's like when I listen to R. Kelly, I'm like, damn. But I mean, R. Kelly's situation is way more worse.
Way
than Kanye.
different.
Yeah, it's
Way different.
R. Kelly's music doesn't lend itself. Kanye's talking about, all kinds of interesting stuff, but R. Kelly music was a little too on point.
Yeah.
Where he's like, yeah, my mind is telling me no, but my body, he's talking about that. And what else did he have that was age ain't nothing
bro.
but a number,
Yeah,
bro?
yep, that
just
was the one.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
All these
Right.
motherfuckers talking about all the new rappers incriminating themselves. Dude, R. Kelly's been incriminating himself decades
Yeah.
ago, guys.
I can fly.
What was he talking about? Flying into what?
I can fly.
It's just something real young.
Nah.
I can fly. I'm just playing.
Like
bruh,
he had mad lyrics. Like
was also-
down low, keep it on the down low.
yeah, but,
Yeah, but that's because he was cheating though too. Remember the video with Ron
Who's
Isley.
cheating with someone underage. On someone underage as well.
They hit us back with Contagious. What the hell is going on?
Baby, please let me explain before you start to point your cane.
Oh, it's about to
have a fit.
Oh, it's about to be some shit. How did I get into this? Should have never
can't do
came
this.
on with this.
We can't do this.
We're gonna get writings from the lawyers telling us to please stop.
Cease and assist.
Not cease and desist. They're just gonna be like, yo, stop.
They're gonna be like, hey,
Just chill out, bro.
They're gonna be like, R. Kelly needs all the love he can get.
No, yeah, pulling the Band-Aid off. We got to talk about the hot topic. And since we had a week, or I guess 2 weeks, to let him marinate a little bit with the Kanye West drama, he's getting canceled as of right now, as we're talking about it. He's been continuously canceled with all his different endorsement deals, his businesses, his partnerships, which is kind of expected on, the fallout of all this stuff. He even kind of spoke about it himself. But what do y'all think about all this jazz?
Yeah.
He couldn't even get a deal with Skechers. I thought he was
Yeah,
gonna
yes.
have my dreams come true. Yeezy,
To
Skechers.
Kanye's
date
been
it,
cut by
the most recent development is that he got showed up to Skechers headquarters, probably not in the best state of mind, and they were like, "Can you please leave?" Well,
Right,
I wonder
due
what
to-
the poor receptionist was that had to deal with that.
Yeah, but like during due to all his remarks and his interviews, he got cut ties with Balenciaga, which was one of his top things that he was making money with. What is it? Adidas actually dropped him, where he said in the Drink Champs interview, he's like, I can say anti-Semitic things and Adidas can't drop me.
But he
Well,
was like,
Kanye, you got dropped.
Adidas can't drop.
He did that
Yep.
purposely,
Now
I
what?
think.
He wanted to
Well,
get
I'm-
dropped from Adidas,
Yeah.
but not from
Yeah.
everything else.
True.
Maybe. I mean, if there's something greater
Yeah, I
at
mean, we
hand
don't-
that he's doing, but
We don't really know what it's doing, like, cause like a lot of things they're saying that Kanye's been dropped from everything without like paying legal fees to get dropped. Like that is like
is that
smart.
real? I feel like that's. Is that an actual thing? Like, that
No,
they
yeah,
just,
if they
like,
just
don't want to deal with it, they would just
if
drop
they
it?
just severe ties with him, they could just like it's like what's it? How you say it?
It's a legal loophole in a sense to get what you want if you want out,
like, yeah.
without any penalty.
But the thing is, he's getting blackballed now. So like,
Yeah.
they're like,
for sure.
they even said, who is it that Ari Emanuel dude from Entourage, who was based off of? He's been telling like all his homies, like in the they're all the top dogs, to like do not mess with this guy. Like,
Right,
it's like,
right.
It's going into like the boys club thing. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened to Kaepernick. Well, it's like, hey, you gonna sign Kaepernick? Oh, you gonna go against the gang? So you know what I'm saying? Like, so Like he was able to get dropped with like this with no like paying anything. But now it's like how are you gonna be able to like produce your shit? You're running out of money. They said he's no longer a billionaire. He's rich as fuck, but the status of being a billionaire is taken away from him. They've taken him off the Forbes list.
Yeah.
He might actually even still get royalties from Adidas for months. Like even with it being a clean cut like that, so
it might be like backlog shit too, right?
Yeah, so there's still stuff that he's going to be getting money from for sure.
And what's shady is that Adidas is still going to put out the Kanye Yeezy models, but they're not going to put his brand on it no more, which is kind of like some bullshit.
What are they going to call it instead?
The Feezies?
Beezy, the Beezies.
What else are they going to call it?
The Adidas, the Yeezys, the Yeezys.
Who are they gonna? They're gonna pick some other artist just to endorse that product now, and then just diss Kanye with it.
It's gonna be Kid Cudi. Watch
J. Cole.
Yes, the Kid Cudi shoe.
It's gonna be fucking Kid Cudi.
Adidas has a Pharrell on the roster. I know that they always make those lame like human shoes. Or whatever,
he had ice creams.
Yeah,
nah, that's back then. Now it's like some other shit. It's like a sports shoe kind of like the way he has, kind of like a Yeezy. I never bought any Yeezys. You guys got Yeezys?
No.
No, I'm not a Yeezy guy, but a lot of people I know got them heavy.
People love them. I've never bought.
They're comfortable shoes. Like they're comfortable shoes. Yeah, but now they're anti-Semitic, so I'm not aware.
Now they're called Kid Cudis.
You gonna burn them like them?
I'm calling them Kid Cudis.
Burn them like the middle-aged white dudes did for Kaepernick. They burn them like he's in the pile.
No, I think they'll probably stay. I'll probably use some of them for golf still.
Or just if I were you, I would just sit on them and sell them because like the price is gonna go up now.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah,
no matter how
what was
worn.
it? I saw a post about building intergenerational wealth by selling off the Yeezys that I have later down the line after they become scarce.
Yeah, hell yeah! Shout out to my boy Mark Wongberg.
Also, you got a couple pairs.
What's that?
You got a couple pairs.
Yeah, I think I have.
Okay.
Yeah. He bought it for Donda 1 and 2.
Yeah. I was a stan, bro. No, not really. He's still legitimately still like. So as a human, like I have to adjust. My take last week was way too charitable on it. I was like, he's being exploited and stuff like that. After I sat down and watched his interviews, like almost like 6 hours of this shit. Yeah, he's complicit. Whether it is to get out of his deals or just being on a complete meltdown. Who knows? But I think he's there for the noise and he's helping create it and stuff like that. And he's kind of a fucking idiot for it. Because I think he had in his mind of how things are going to go. But now, like, people are leaning into the fucking anti-Semitic shit. Hate stuff is up. People are throwing pamphlets in people's yards. People on the 405. Like the Holocaust Museum is getting death threats. Like there's all these fucking things that snowballed out that he was like, maybe I'll be a genius and get out of my deals or like whatever he thought that he had going on with what he was saying. But yeah, no, he's a complicit asshole with this shit. And I think I was way too charitable last week for it.
Yeah, my whole thing with him has always been like he's always all these rich people. You're about yourself, right? You're about yourself.
He says it. Yeah, he says as much.
But him is like with him, it's always the same thing. He gets butthurt when he doesn't get like a certain deal, or he gets denied for something. He gets booty hurt, and then he throws a tantrum. It's just like what he did on Sway Show. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
he may need the booty man.
The thing like that call out I watched, like what kind of sent me down the rabbit hole to like, okay, let's really listen to what he's saying on all this stuff. Watch 4 different interviews. Was the one where Charlemagne was on there saying that Kanye called him to talk to him about complaining about basically Pete Davidson's dick.
Yeah,
and fucking Kim Kardashian, and it's like,
he's like, it's a white man fucking my wife with a 10-inch dick, and you don't want to help me.
Yeah, you hate culture.
Charlemagne had said that like a few months ago, and it didn't get this much traction, and now it's getting not like. Yeah,
Charlemagne's leaning into being his.
It's because he got dissed too, because Kanye
dissed
him. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, they're back and forth.
Well.
Yeah, they're back
Jewish?
and forth. I don't think Pete Davidson is Jewish.
That would just make it so.
That would be hilarious.
That's just
it would make even more sense than anything, but like it kind of leans into what I thought about it.
Oh no, he is. Oh my God, his dad was Jewish.
Hey, so
the dad that died in 9/11.
So this validates, or kind of might validate my point on it. He had some bad business deals, or he had some business deals go like just completely bonkers,
right?
And not in his favor. With some top Jewish, whoever's at the top of his respected industries, whether that be music or fashion.
Ari Emanuel, he worked very closely with him. And that
so,
guy is like, yeah.
I think this is driving his whole interpretation to where somebody who's already bipolar and doesn't already express himself in ways for everyone to just like, it's not the correct way in a lot of ways because he's all over the place. He dances from topic to topic, and you see just a lot of misguided shit in his main message where there's some truth to a lot of what he's saying. Gets like, you can't really.
It's gone. It's gone. Yeah.
It doesn't validate it. And it's hard to take it serious when he's all over validating shit from Candace Owens and get out of here,
that's
bro.
the people he was with. Those people closest before he started hitting the circuit, like the interview circuit. His final person he talked to was Lex Friedman, a Jewish dude who was like confronting him, being like, "What? Like, you keep saying this, and I have to explain to you that this is the same shit that Nazis said to start the Holocaust." Like he was saying that. Then they got into the Holocaust, and it all like all snowballed out. And by the end of the 2-hour video or interview, Kanye was like kind of had this weird like resignation. I suggest everybody watch this.
Isn't that his latest one? And he's
the
like
latest
apologizing, where he's apologizing.
And it was like a legit. It wasn't the apology on Piers Morgan that was like forced and shit, because Piers Morgan is also a piece of shit. But like this one on Kanye's thing, like at like 2 hours and 16 seconds on the Lex Friedman video, it's like he snaps out of it. It's bizarre to see. He's like, "Dang, so wait, did I really hurt? Are you upset about what I'm saying?" And it's like it just like dawns on him. It's fucking crazy to see. So I suggest people check it out.
Well, and that's part of
You realize he's not a billionaire. That's why.
Exactly.
He got the text notification.
Exactly.
Oh, I can't say this anymore.
Once they hurt
Oh,
your
dude,
pockets,
you
they
can't.
come. Once they come, I get at you for your pockets. It's a wrap, and that's what it's showing. He's like, it's
He'll
slowly,
be fine. He's got like what 400 million still. He'll be fine.
Still,
I mean-
yeah, but he probably don't got that in the bank. You know what I'm saying? It's like the liquid and shit. You know how he don't got that like.
Yeah.
Can't just go.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
let me
his
get
net worth
300 million right now, please. He probably can't
Well,
do that.
that's what he was doing before all of this shit. He was going to J.P. Morgan and being like, "I want to withdraw my stuff," and then like, there's nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
you
Like they-
you don't even got that. It don't work like that.
They exactly. So this has been a ramp up meltdown for sure. And I mean, I think some of the things I said last week still do hold true. I think that there are some definitely scumbags that are like going to attach onto this, Candace Owen and stuff like that. But he's at this point now, especially with the last interview I watched, his most recent one, he's digging it. He's just digging deeper and deeper into this hole.
Yeah, bro. And then now he's got beef now with probably like Kris Jenner. She doing everything behind the scenes to have that fool like probably get his ass out of here too.
Hell yeah, you don't want to go against.
Wait, Kris
Jenner.
Yeah, Kris Jenner. I thought you were referring to Caitlyn first. I don't get their names.
Both
right,
of them.
so
Fuck it. Might be both.
Yeah,
of them.
Kris Jenner's the matriarch, bro. Like,
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
the-
She's the madame,
The Madame Pimp.
right.
the main one.
pimping out her own daughter on video 3 times and choosing
Those
one.
are real billions. Kylie with the
disgusting.
billions.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, his whole thing, and the one metric that is like that kind of like was weird to see was that he had, before he got kicked off of social media, more followers than there are actual Jewish people in the world. Like, there's only 14 million Jews in the world, right? And he had more followers than that. And he's going to stand up there and be like, oh, like a victim to the smallest population out here. While, yeah, there are some people in business, there are some people in entertainment that are Jewish, but just like casting that blanket, it did him no favors, clearly.
Should have blamed the Chinese. No,
He was.
I don't think he cares about money, bro. I really don't.
He
doesn't till he doesn't have the resources no more.
Right. Yeah.
Just like this goes all back to the first tantrum when you ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers.
Yeah, he's looking for the status
that
that
comes
comes with it.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
that was
he
the
did
first
have the
tantrum.
answers.
But
Remember,
I think this is one that may drive him over the top. He's moving like Charlamagne said, like somebody who doesn't plan on being here longer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
His kid's good, bro. His wife is rich. Ex-wife is rich.
How does he come back from this?
He
I
doesn't.
said it.
He works at Twitter with Elon.
I actually was gonna say like
Yeah,
I
you're
could
right.
see like maybe like a 2-month incubation period, maybe apology, maybe not, and then he gets funding from like the Kochs, the Wilkes bros, Waltons, and Musk.
Eli.
Like, those are the-
Elon, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Or
it's
like
like
just
take-
people with just as much money, you know?
Or what's his name has to give him the pass or something, that Ari Emanuel dude.
Ari Emanuel, I had a moment with Kanye and we figured it out.
I mean, keep it real. If Elon gets him back on Twitter, that will be all he needs, technically.
Who's the like king of the Jews that can give him a pass? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jewish Jesse Jackson.
Just Jesus.
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? Like if Jesse
Moses?
Jackson's
I
like,
don't
you
know.
know what? Actually, this man has learned and he is good. Like, who is the guy who's like, you know what? This guy, he gets it, huh?
The Jewish emperor?
Jay-Z.
Like king.
I
Drake?
saw a stand-up comedian
Yeah.
saying that
This
like
Bernie
he missed
Sanders.
his chance a little bit. Yeah, Drake, right? He missed his chance. I saw a stand-up comedian saying it's like, you know, he missed his chance. They offered for him to go into the Holocaust Museum and he didn't take it. And he was like, "Let me take you to Planned Parenthood instead."
Oh, that's true.
Damn.
Yeah,
that Margaret Sanger was a disgusting piece of trash. So
but
there is that.
Yeah, he's got a whole other dialogue that he started up with Candace there.
He threw away his career to reprove
yeah.
Candace Owens' points.
That's what
That's
I'm
funny
like.
too,
How you
so-
want black people to follow you and then you like doubt the death of George Floyd, like real cause of death.
I mean, he said slavery was a choice too. Like, did we all?
Yeah, a while ago.
Everybody's like, this stuff is like loud, but that shit was pretty fucking loud back then too.
I've been on
You
the
guys-
same energy with him with
I'm
that.
just trying to figure out why people are still listening to Kanye, man. Like, it's been so long that I keep being like, who cares what Kanye? Why are you guys still listening to this guy?
Well,
man?
now
He's
it's
a
like,
goofball.
hey,
Well,
it's
now-
spiraling now,
Yeah,
bro. Now he's like,
now
he's
it's like, oh,
he's
fuck.
moving as like you know, he's such a big identity, but now it's like, damn, bro, you ain't shit. You're just like,
We need to get
blackballed.
him one of these hats with his stupid ass.
all because of Pete Davidson, bro.
Right? Yeah, all over a dude fucking his bitch, right? Super.
Well, he
Jewish
already
dude.
lost
I don't know,
her. It
this-
could have been anybody,
Yeah.
bruh.
If you notice
Yeah.
too, he's like kind of like not been tripping off Kim Kardashian no more. You know what I mean?
No.
No
Like,
more. Not ever since they had sex on the
Yeah.
fireplace in front of the
Especially-
grandma.
No, he
like-
doesn't trip off her until he's crying at his bedside every night praying.
Yeah, and he's
Just
like sending her
to
texts.
get his
Probably.
family back.
Yeah, he was saying that he sends her texts like everything will make sense at the end. Like when he's having vulnerable moments, that's
When
what he
he's
texts
dead.
Kim. Everything will
Man.
make sense. Like,
Well,
he's such a
said he
main
got over
character,
too.
man.
He didn't think that that Kim and Pete were a real thing, and he's like, I knew it when they broke up because she has
He
a
has a
type.
type,
and,
yeah, that
you
was
know,
in that
he
interview.
basically he said that Pete
It's
wasn't
not
black.
me.
So basically, it's like she likes black guys. That's what he.
Yeah.
The moral of the story was.
because she said
We all
that
knew
she
that.
like
Thick,
say
curvaceous
what she,
women.
Say what he said. He said because she likes Ray J, Reggie Bush, him. So it was like, you know.
He said Kanye back in the day.
What his thing? One of this. Yeah, I hate that I'm such a fucking expert on this shit now. I it's like, you know, the shit you throw on when you're working. But yeah, his thing that he kept going on was that he's like, I'm like the same video game character as Ray J, as you know, as Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush.
He kept
No,
saying
yeah.
like, yeah, he kept saying
And
he's the same video game character.
And that's why he said that she's like his type, and then she is his type. That's the kind of girl that he would always like. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, what didn't you just send us the new chick he's on? He's like rail thin, right?
Brasileira.
Yeah. So
Well, he's had a
It's
few.
not-
Remember the last one he was with? It looked like Kim Kardashian, but then he was with that white girl. Man, this fool's been having hoes.
He's just, you know, getting
He's a
bleach on
rich
his t-shirt.
celebrity.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Shouts out,
You talking about a t-shirt?
shouts out Kanye.
I don't think he gives
Oh
a
well,
shit, bro.
dang! Is he
He
canceled?
feels like he's already
Does he
lived
no
his
longer
life.
get to listen weekly?
Get bleached.
you know,
Is he the
Maybe-
bozo of the
maybe he'll
week?
learn a thing or two.
Yeah.
Right.
Shouts out Kanye,
He's-
weekly listener, man. Get better, bruh.
He's already lived his life
Facts.
to the fullest in his eyes, and yeah, I think it's on a fuck it mode. You know, martyr.
Bro,
He's trying to become one of those.
I'm fully like, if he does get hurt in any way, which I really don't think he will. I hope he doesn't either. I don't think that's because the outcry that would happen afterwards, it would just like prove right all the Nazis that are coming to his like, see, they got him, and it would just continue
Yeah.
to spiral
He'd be
out
a
farther
martyr.
from where it
Yeah,
is
let these
right now.
Nazis let their martyr be a black man.
Bro, if
Sure.
Kanye
It's
died and people
bizarre
were like,
world.
yep, it was the Jews.
Yeah,
Dang.
it would just be like, you got to be fucking kidding me, right?
Just like Jesus.
right, dude. Yes, right. There were people that would
He's
say that.
Jesus. He's
Yeah,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Ooh,
yes.
wow.
This is all
Is that his
plot.
goal?
Think about it.
Wow, if that is his character arc, is that he's like, I'm gonna have
am a
anti-Semitic character arc for a month, and then I'm gonna die, and then I'm gonna be literally the second. I'm gonna come back and say, I beat them, or something.
God.
Crazier shit has
Jesus.
happened.
Well, shit.
Fucking
hopefully he doesn't
weirdo.
die, but unfortunately, someone did die. That was been going viral.
Solid transition, bro.
Yeah, and I know we usually don't show death here, but this is just nature. It's natural, it's nature.
Nah.
If you go outside and you go play in the jungle, in places that don't belong to you.
She wasn't playing. She wasn't playing.
She wasn't playing.
I don't know what she was doing.
She was walking back from a factory collecting rubber to bring back to their village or whatever.
Oh my god! See, that's
But,
like
yeah.
that is so fucking. There's a body in there. Oh,
Damn,
no!
a snake body bag. That's crazy.
Is he like? Does he feel a certain way like us after too much barbecue? Like, is he full as fuck and can barely breathe?
He undid his top buckle of his belt. He's like sitting there patting his tummy.
Feels feeling like me
yeah.
after
With a
all you can
toothpick.
eat.
He needs a cigarette and a walk.
Hey, grandma looking thick in there though.
Monster kill, literally.
Monster kill.
But yeah, there's other
You
videos.
can't come
that,
in here with burners like you have for the past 3 times and not get at least one.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, they were cutting it open
shit.
to find to make sure it was really what they thought, and unfortunately, it was true that it was the old lady that they found in there. So it was really sad, but crazy to see. And stay away from these fucking pythons, man.
I don't know what
I
else
read-
that could be in there unless he
I
like
read
swallowed a couch.
So yeah, I read the story. She was walking back from like a plantation. She was collecting like rubber materials and stuff like that to bring back to the village. I guess the snake got her. She never like came back home. So her husband, they went on a search. They like went to go looking for her. They had a search party. They found like her slippers and then like a certain little things, and then they found the fucking snake with the like the swollen midsection, I guess, and then they trapped his head to like kill him, and then they started cutting it up, and that's when they found her.
Jeez.
Good thing they were fighting and killing the thing. That thing is straight up from a movie.
Bro, that's real life anaconda.
What country
real life
was this
J-Lo.
in? Indonesia?
Yes.
Probably. Shout out to Indonesia.
Makes sense. There's a lot of Indonesians, bro. Keep it real. Like a lot of them.
You smoke indo or outdo?
It smell like outdoor.
Yeah, this lady might have been in Outdonesia.
Holy shit. Hey, actually, wow, you want to know something right now? A confession. Is that what Indo has always meant? It's
Yeah.
meant like indoor kush?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
What did
indoor.
thing?
Marijuana.
Did you not? You thought it was like just saying Indo this whole time?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yes.
that's what they mean.
Yes.
That's what they were saying in Friday. He said Indo.
All right. Hope you guys
Smell like
enjoyed
outdoor.
I hope you guys have enjoyed my time on the podcast.
Yeah.
Blowing on that Indo GameCube Nintendo.
I totally
Top
thought that
percent, so you
Indo
can't
was
see your
like,
big
and this is all
window.
right. Now this, I don't take this the wrong way. This is going to sound probably a little racist, but like I thought it was like Indo-Chinese, like Indian. Like I thought that's.
It's like, you got
I
this
thought
weed from a
that's what-
Chinese dude?
Yeah, I thought
We came from Indonesia, bro.
Yeah, I thought that was
Like
Indo.
time.
Like I
Yellow,
thought that was what. That's where my brain has always gone until Nesto
Wow.
just said that.
Yes.
Wow.
He always thought the
Wow.
Indonesians had the flame. They were
Yeah.
he was always like, damn, there's some gas out there.
Yeah,
Yo, even when I was a
definitely,
little kid, I knew it was like some reference to weed, you know what I'm saying? But I thought just the word Indo meant another word for weed. I didn't know it was indoor or outdoor.
I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was literally. Yeah, I didn't. My bad.
Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
they tell
Yeah.
you, literally.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
but he was
Well, I
just
mean-
like he thought it was just Indonesian. You know?
Yeah, I did. I did. That's. I mean, that's a
It's
true.
Shouts
confession.
out,
Yes.
shouts out Indonesia, weekly listener. It's actually one of the most populous countries in the world. Little quick fun fact for you right here in the middle. The population ratings actually go China, India, United States, then Indonesia has the next most people.
That's
in the world.
crazy, bruh, because the country's not that large.
It's a whole lot
Like
of them
size-wise
smokes,
or
bro.
land-wise.
Them niggas be fucking.
Yeah, keep it real.
That's crazy.
India has a higher population density, but Indonesia has a population density pretty much similar to China.
They're also one of those Asian countries that are actually Muslim dominant, man. Shout out to all the Muslims.
Yeah, shout out Muslims. We can listen.
Why are you saying it that way?
Oh, Muslims. Shout out to Islam and Islam Makachev.
That's like a halal cow. He's like Muslim.
Yeah.
That's a zinger, man. Hell yeah, man. That's funny as hell, man.
Come on. I need a banana.
Headshot.
Oh, could you,
One in my hand.
was that little clip gone work or is it chopped?
No, I can switch it over to her. Move on to the next thing. Let me find another way to play it.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Hey, you know how we're talking about that Indo shit. You know, slang back in the day used to be like, shortening words and like words that are related to the original word, so you could kind of figure it out or have ideas. But nowadays, kids be just making up like that whole Zaza shit. Like,
Right. Yeah. What is that?
How you gonna
what is
figure that
supposed
out?
to mean? What is
You know,
Zaza's?
if you-
No, that's a joke. Like kids, like some kids were like, "Yo, you trying to get some pizza? You trying to get
is that
some
what
pizza? Yeah, like
is
yeah,
that what
come
it
on,
is?
let's get
I don't
some
know about this
pizza."
origin story.
I remember
Demo.
kids back in the day, like out here, kids would be talking about tacos, bro. It was tacos.
What in the world? What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was a little code word, so people didn't know what they was talking about. They was like, "Yo, you
shit.
trying to get some
Zaza's
tacos, bro?" And the kids were like, "You want to get some pizza? Yeah, let's go get some pizza." And that's what
Actually-
this
Calm down, Pizzagate.
You're saying za is short? Like some kids used it as a short for pizza. Like, oh, I'm gonna go order a za.
What is Zaza on the LouisianaMarijuanaCart.com? So what it actually is for, it means exotic.
Yeah,
apparently
we
what
talked
it
about
is.
this last time, but it doesn't sound like it, right? Like if I just
Yeah,
told you
it
that word,
sounds-
you're like, how the fuck would I find the origin? The fuck for this word?
Right. Yeah.
Dude, let's get some za, bro.
I've
Slice
given
of
up.
za.
I've given up on the like new shit, so I just let it be. I'm just like,
let it
yo.
You got enough terms, yeah. I'd be like,
it's
yo,
just
what's
part
up,
of it.
Doja?
But I will never call weed no Zaza. Fuck that.
Yeah,
That shit's
I'm good.
stupid.
Definitely.
You just gotta understand it.
You know,
so
the
that you
young
can
boys be
understand
saying
others.
it though, because like we be burning and like, oh, I got this, and they're like, oh, I got it's just some Zaz. Like, I'm like, I just be like, yep.
You're like, nah, I never heard of that strain.
I'm just trying to make people feel comfortable with not admitting that they don't know what a word means. It's
part of the
I want to
Gen Z.
normalize
No,
that.
you got an Urban Dictionary stuff by yourself in shame. We ain't explaining nothing to you here.
Well, no,
gotta
I'm
get
just
over
saying.
that.
I'm saying when I don't know, so like for example, like with Indo, like I come right out with it. Oh shit, I didn't know that's what that meant.
At the same time, there is no age limit to learning slang. Word to motherfucking E40, E40.
Yeah. He was just making his own slang. Ugh. Ugh.
we made our own slang once upon a time. Remember remember Diggy Fudge? That was great.
I'm
Smoking on that diaper booty. Ooh.
I'm higher than giraffe, pussy. Ooh.
Say what's up with this $1.6 million bathroom? What's cracking?
man, this shit's-
$1.6 million bathroom.
Who got that expensive bathroom?
Yeah, it's
That
just
good
an
shit.
You're
this
doing
is
more
an
than
example-
pooping in there.
Who's got a $1
so
million
that's-
caca?
That's actually not. That's not it.
That's not it.
That's it.
I can tell you 100% that it's
That's
not.
not it?
That's
it
the
is
cap?
not built.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
just a cap.
that's not it. That's just they're just showing the price. So
just
they're
the
just showing
It's
like,
not built.
yeah.
So let me explain this. It's a pretty
Okay, go for it.
sensational
Go ahead.
set of information that they have here of what's going on. So they're not. The headline is that they're building a $1.6 million bathroom in the park. However, what's going on is that there's $1.6 million that's been set aside in the budget for this bathroom and everything that needs to go along with it in order to, for it to be built. So it needs to go through, it needs to get designed, it needs to get approvals, it needs to go to all kinds of boards, Parks and Recreation, City of San Francisco, City of everything, and everyone has to get paid for participating in all these bureaucratic processes. They're not just sending some fools out there with, a bucket of concrete and 3 pieces of wood talking about,
With that-
1.6 milli.
That's kind of fun, though.
There's a lot of engineering design and stuff that's going to happen in order to put this in the park.
Are they gonna have a bidet in there?
They're probably not going to have a bidet in there,
Public.
but it will probably be very nice and have some sort of features to self-clean. However, it hasn't been designed, or an architect doesn't even have a sketch yet. Like, that's just the 1.6 million is just what was set aside for this, and it probably will not all be used for this.
It better not be, bruh. All them different
Feel
people
me?
trying to charge an arm and a leg. 'cause
Some
it's the city.
some politician about to skim a little bit into his account. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
in
sure.
San Francisco? Yeah, hell yeah. Come on
He
now.
saved a little money on the project, and he's like, "Oh, no, we didn't." And then he,
Here's
no, we
200
didn't. I'm
here's
charging
200
some extra.
Here's
on
200K
OT.
for myself.
Yeah,
This dinner, this is on the big caca potty in there, out there in the middle of the park.
new place to shoot up.
Oh my gosh. Man.
That's
he
a
ain't
bad
lying.
thing.
He ain't lying.
Park.
Like, oh, this is nice.
Yeah. So it's gonna be lit.
Man,
Definitely.
it's gonna be the shit.
We'll see. We'll keep a budget track on that.
I'd be interested in to see. I mean, I'll I'll admittedly admit just about any, or like not admit, like I'll literally believe just about anything when it comes to spending money in San Francisco. So if you told me it was 2 million, I'd probably believe that too. So
Hell yeah, I would too. Fuck it.
Yeah, they said that this bathroom is probably not going to be built and ready for use until 2025.
when everybody's
This is
millionaires
just-
in San
this is
Francisco.
just
around the
an
corner.
initial-
How am I gonna hold my shit till then?
what am I doing in the
Yeah.
meantime?
Yeah, what am I gonna do in the meantime? Shit outside? What's going on here?
a very, very conservative estimate for how much it's going to cost.
What conservative?
San Francisco and public bathrooms in general. You remember I was at the parade with Nesto, the Warriors parade, and to find a place to go to the
clarify
bathroom was
that.
not awesome.
Doesn't need it. What do you mean?
I was at the Warriors parade.
There you go.
Say it louder. Warriors.
I was at the parade.
Not any other kind of parade.
Man, bring this up, Jaime. That's my motherfucker. Jaime, fake Drake has been hit with the cease and desist by
go.
God,
the official
thank God.
Drake. I know Davey is happy to see this. This is one of your arch enemies.
Tired of this
Yeah.
clown, bro.
I'm tired of this
clown.
Abu Dhabi Drake. He can stay over there and do the shows over there. I'm
Drake
glad
is
this
kind
happened, bro.
enough to hit him with just this and not for money, because you know he's made money off his name already.
Bro, he's made bands off that.
How,
Yeah.
is there reparations for giving out your vagina for thinking that you're someone else, or is
What?
that not?
Oh, like
It's
just
like
giving it
for
to
all
him.
the chicks.
Oh,
that-
like a chick thinking like,
Yeah,
oh my God,
yeah.
it's Drake.
yeah, it's
What
Drake.
would
And
the
then they have sex.
reparations
Don't even look
and
like
fake
Drake.
Drake.
Nope.
I don't know. Like
You're a dumbass.
I don't know what those look like.
You owe her 10 dates as a munch only.
Just munch dates.
You just become her indentured servant for a day.
I don't know. Yeah, but just fake Drake, you've been served. Like, I don't know how this dude is thinking he can have a entertainment career after this, because he's like trying to promote himself on his IG. I don't know, brother.
He could be outside of Vegas, just one of those impersonators.
Yeah,
just take pictures
yeah, he
and
can
shit.
do that.
performer,
For
yeah.
sure.
But they ain't gonna do that. Like, okay, I get it,
I
man.
said,
All these
tell me.
Hollywood
lookalikes,
Boulevard.
they're getting paid guap, like Perkio. Like, I don't know who the fuck is paying these people like 15 bands, like 10 bands, 20 bands, like to show up and perform anywhere or at any club. It's like, bro, what do you mean? Maybe like
Oh.
$100.
Like the Mexican bald-headed Tupac-looking Fupac, they call him.
Oh yeah, like he's even better. Like, I don't understand. I mean, you can't blame these people if they're getting like, offers and money from stupid ass people. It's like, you got to take it, you know. Like, I'll be whoever you want me to be.
Hey, for real. But yeah, hey, that's
Is he
fucking
Drake?
hilarious. Hey, speaking of this shit, it's fucking Halloween. You gonna be Drake for Halloween or what? What you guys got going for Halloween? This episode will be out for Halloween till we record our next.
I'm coming to the Nolia, bruh.
Oh, man, Halloween out there is gonna be lit.
Crazy.
Louisiana Fest out there
Yeah.
that weekend.
You're not going anymore though, right, David Jones?
No, we sold the tickets, but I'm not
Oh.
going back to New Orleans until next year. But
Damn, that shit came by hella quick. Like,
Yeah,
when
bro.
you said it got canceled and now it's here. Fuck.
Yeah, but they added more people to that, by the way. So, Weez, if you're out there, they got
Moneybag
Quavo,
Yo. I saw that.
Takeoff,
That's cool.
Rick Ross.
What you about to dress up as on Weezy? I know you always got you and Demo be having always some sick ass costumes.
My girl was trying to get me to dress up like a clown with her. I did not agree.
Same Clown Posse fans.
I just want to put that out there.
That would have been tight. That would have been tight.
It probably
ICP
would have been
would've
cool the
tight.
way she wanted to do it because it was like
Some
killer
juggalos?
clowns. It was. I'm not even. But I just couldn't come to, accepting the fact that I'd be a clown. Like,
Stick around for more killer clown news later on in the podcast.
ooh, spicy. But you know what I'm saying? I just bought me, I like the Raiders. I'm going to be rocking a skull mask. That's the purpose of me going to New Orleans, is for the game. So something skull related. I was
gonna be
originally
hard.
going to
You
wear
didn't wanna
brown.
do
Oh, fuck no. I hate clowns.
Oh,
You were gonna do that, bro?
I wasn't down for this. And then, like, for some
Clown
reason,
are devil
everyone,
angels.
drunk people are in New Orleans, I feel like would get the inclination to just randomly start beating a clown's ass. Like, like you want to fight somebody, fucking punch
Notorious.
the clown, right? Like, there's too many things that can go bad to me on Bourbon Street as a clown.
I feel it. What about you?
So what are you going as? What are
He's gonna be just skulled out. He's
Skulled
gonna be
out, you know what I'm saying?
Skull gang. You know, what I'm
Scullies,
Skull gang. Scullies. You should be Scullies.
plenty of Scullies.
saying? Hell yeah. What about you? What about you, Saw Jimmy? You gonna dress up the little one or what?
Yeah, bro. I'm dressing up as a piece of lettuce.
Oh,
You about to make him Baby Yoda, and you gonna be like Chewbacca or something? That'd be
I
lit.
feel like when he's older, like I'll definitely do something tight like that. But as of right now, I am legitimately going to be a piece of lettuce because he's gonna be dressed as a caterpillar. So
Oh, and he's gonna eating you.
yeah, exactly.
And you're gonna
So,
hold him.
Yeah,
Classic.
I will be a piece of
A real
lettuce.
munch.
Yeah, exactly. So
Eating away at the leaf.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
He's gonna
that's pretty
munch
good.
his dad.
yeah, exactly. He's gonna exactly. 1 year old.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So,
Cool. At least you didn't make him like a pumpkin or something.
Nah,
That'd be cool.
Nah.
Not a clown
Just-
though. Don't make no kid a clown.
caterpillar. I just went with it too.
You should have made him a pickle.
The wife, the wife was saying like, "Wouldn't it be cute if it was a caterpillar?" And I was like, "It'd be fine, whatever." And then I was like,
Is she
looking
gonna
at-
be a butterfly?
She is actually.
That's hard.
That's
you
why
go.
she was like, "Do you also want to be a bug?" And I was like, "I'm gonna be fucking lettuce."
I was just gonna be lettuce. You guys
I'm gonna
eat
be
me.
fucking
It sounded
lettuce.
very begrudging.
The
Yeah,
black
I'm
sheep.
just gonna-
The black sheep dad.
I'm just gonna be a piece of lettuce because you two eat me alive.
One year, I wouldn't be surprised if you and your wife were Ant-Man and Wasp or something like that.
That might be tight, but I'm just like I'm so much bigger than Paul, right? So I feel like that would be
Man, hey,
Beat
if
his
y'all,
ass, bro.
if y'all,
Be ant.
hey, if speaking of that, if y'all seen that new Ant-Man trailer, man, they gave the Wasp they gave her the fucking Miss Marvel fucked up haircut from Endgame.
Yeah.
That shit's all bad.
Yeah, they gave her the
She got a
tomato-
taper now.
They gave her that. Yeah, that shit.
They gave her the Romulan.
They gave her the independent woman and I don't need no man haircut. She's whack.
Well,
Hell yeah.
She's up for an interview at Facebook for sure with that haircut.
she's from Portland.
Damn, never knew the Wasp from Portland.
She's from South San Francisco.
You know, she was an anti-vaxxer, right? She was all
Yeah,
real
that
life?
makes sense.
Yeah, in real life, she was like,
But they
She
made
was,
her.
She
they
was
made her get it though,
outside
right? Or
until she was 6 years old.
Damn, outdoor kids.
she had to.
Raise your kid outside.
right.
She had
Yes,
to get
she
it
was-
though,
she was
right?
on
To
that
do
movement.
to do the Marvel movies, though, right? Or to do the new one.
Oh yeah, she did. She had to eventually, like, once they started shooting this, they were finally like, "Look, if you want to be a bug on TV, you have to get your vaccinations."
Hey, I mean
funny.
that's kind of accurate. The haircut's kind of accurate to the comic.
Demo, does that not look like a Romulan shit though? Like that's a Romulan haircut.
She definitely has a key to Paul. You know, to
Yeah.
Paul.
yeah.
She's actually one of my favorite Vulcans. Definitely,
Like
it's a similar cut.
Bieber cut.
Similar cloth. Yeah. She's
I'm
giving
not
up to
mad
Paul
at that
vibes,
at times.
for sure.
Nah, she's cool. Shout outs to her, whoever she
That's
is.
that's the lady cut from who do we always talk about?
Doja Cat.
Nah.
Nah, she's bald.
Nah.
Oh shit!
The one that
Yes, at the magic word.
The one that had the island.
DePaul has more. She got the Lloyd Christmas haircut.
She almost has the Don Cornelius, if you will.
Hey, no, my elementary school classmates had this haircut.
Yeah, this was the Midwest. I'm too tired and strung out to give you a haircut.
They got it's the Ghislaine Maxwell cut. That's what it is.
Oh, gosh. Why are we just going in on these short hair women?
She looks like she rides a motorcycle and will be in the next action fighting movie for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, like they've been chasing this motorcycle dude through the town for like the last 8 minutes. Huge explosion scenes, and they get to the end, and like the helmet comes off, and it's her.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah,
"Which
bro,
you're a woman?
I get
Which one of y'all were tailgating me?
Get Resident Evil vibes from this chick.
Man.
You're
Get out of here.
Roberta from Swiss Family Robinson."
Oh, shit.
You put the Lloyd
Hell
Christmas up there, bro.
Oh, yeah. That's the haircut. that you
Nah,
got.
it's the same character again.
That's her.
These are just all the same picture of the same person.
It's all the same people.
Oh my
Yeah.
Tum Tum from Three Ninjas ass. All right, I'm done, bro.
Christmas.
We're
I
just
can
going
only
in.
Google these images so fast.
Some listeners just sitting
make
there
it.
like getting madder and madder
Mad
because this
as
is what
hell.
they got. They just got an Edgar for no reason.
Damn.
They're just not even Mexican. They just got an Edgar.
Motherfuckers need they're about to get that zzz while they're listening to this.
Just crying, G.I. Janing themselves, cutting it off. Yeah,
Made fun of my haircut.
yeah, man.
Sorry, ladies.
What else is going on, man? You only
right.
talk about nothing.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
Oh,
the pod,
well,
right? What are you
actually,
talking
I
about?
got-
This is the
I got
pod.
something to show here. I brought a video here.
Oh, you did?
Can you cue that up?
Oh, are we talking the snorkeling video? Or are we talking about, another thing?
Oh, we talk about the fight.
Oh, the fight. Okay. Yeah. Give me just a second here. In the meantime,
Yeah. So, a lot's been going on in the world, man, and I just want to take a second here, now that I have it, to remind all you listeners, man, don't worry about what people are talking about, bruh. Like, you
that's
be
standard.
getting all kinds of stuff in your head about what other people are worried about, but the whole thing is like, think about it. Does it matter to you? Is this going to change anything about your life? If not, then it's okay, man. Just let it go, bruh. Just don't even worry about it. You don't have to have an opinion about anything. You can just choose to not.
Oh my god.
But anyways, so let's. I want to show.
Whoa.
My window down, bro.
Oh, shit.
Took him out in the chair.
And then he put his hands up.
Oh. Oh, did he knock him out?
Oh,
my goodness.
He did the Ali shuffle around him.
Bruh.
Just. Just imagine getting into a fight with a dude in a wheelchair getting knocked out.
Man.
Bro, this
The
fool
whole
can't even
thing is-
plant his foot. How you all got the power like that?
Oh, dodged him. Bang. Check the
Dang,
footwork. I mean,
Yeah.
So what
The wheel
would be
works.
some better strategies? You know what I'm saying? Just in case you find yourself in this type of situation,
You
how
need
would
to
you
move,
defeat
bro. You need a circle.
a
to
homeless
move.
person?
Kicking.
Yeah, don't.
Well, if he has anything, he has a very short turning radius. You know what I'm saying?
right.
You,
You
can
could-
just
you could
turn
really-
straight around.
Not
Not if
drinking
you
would
grab the
also
back
help.
of that chair.
Yeah, yeah.
how you get,
You need to maneuver.
You just got to push him off the edge.
bro, if you don't just lay in a full Jeff Hardy double leg drop kick into
Right,
his
yeah,
chest.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
climb in the chair. You climb in the car and coming off the top rope on him. Is that what you
Now,
doing?
the worst possible thing that you could do when fighting a wheelchair guy would be to go to the ground. That's the worst
Yeah.
move
Yeah,
that
you
you
get
can
your
do.
hands
You never know. No. You never know because there'll be all his. You know what I mean? If he could get on top of you, like with his on like his, both hands, he might be able to just put all his weight on you and fuck you up too. And if you notice, this guy only has one leg and he's moving his leg, so it might be.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
moving. He's moving.
But like if you're pushing yourself around in a wheelchair all the time, you are so strong, bro.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
He has some
like
weight.
his grip strength, bro. His hands are probably so callous. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he had.
bro.
Yeah,
that's
he
like
had
that.
some
That's like that wrestler.
anchors.
That wrestler with no lower half, and he was like a good ass wrestler in college and shit.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Because at the same weight class, like you got more muscles, bruh.
No, yeah,
Fuck
and
yeah.
you're all
Just
upper
imagine
body,
you're
literally.
You're fighting at 140, and all these fools are just like blowovers, and you just don't have legs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You just got 140 on top on your body that would have been, 210 pounds.
That same dude do hella pull-ups.
But this is rare though, getting slept by a dude in a wheelchair while in a stand-up
This
fight.
is bad. This is real bad, bro. Like,
Yeah, he's gonna hear about that for the rest of his whole life. The
Yeah,
hood gonna
it's
know
on video. Yeah.
that you got knocked out by a dude in a wheelchair.
Right there. That's the image.
oh,
You
man.
gotta hope
That's the
he
image right
dies so
there.
people quit talking about it.
Yeah,
you see the problem there, right? Like the dude can't step in because the wheelchair's too wide. So
Yep.
the other guy's lunging. He's trying to lunge in, and when you lunge in the dungeon, this fool looked like he got a strong upper body.
Yeah, and he was doing grabbing the shirt, pulling him down,
Yeah,
and like he wailing away.
Wailing away. Might have even run him over.
All right.
Cold game.
So
Cold game.
moving on, we got
on.
something from the depths of the internet. This is also a demo get, and I actually found this interesting to check out as well because I gotta say it's one of my greatest fears.
Man.
This shit right here. You know what's about to happen. Nice day for
Explain
swim.
what's going
Everything's
on.
going down. She's getting in the water, and then as she dips her foot in, and a shark comes out to greet her just as she's
A
walking in.
huge,
She doesn't get but
great white.
Yeah, not a teeny ass shark comes in to say hi.
As you can see, she puts her feet in the water, then she puts her head down. That's actually a really good move. She puts her head down in the water just to look around. Let me see what's down there before I just hop right in.
And then boink, there he is.
And then, almost got scrumped. Run that back once more.
Oh, yes, of course. But yeah, the whole thing,
God damn.
she seemed routine. I don't know if this is that lady that actually swims with great white sharks. So it could
She's
be
just having
her.
fun.
Doesn't look like her first rodeo, but yeah.
Doesn't.
They be.
Look at that,
Also,
bro. That's
I'm
crazy.
sorry to be a huge fucking nerd, but I think that's a tiger shark. That may be why she's less hesitant because tiger sharks will.
No one
munch
is
your ass
ever
without
going to hit on
hesitation.
you for nerding out on sharks. I think that's
Yeah,
like-
yeah, that's a tiger shark based on the width of the nose there. Great white sharks have a little bit of a pointier
Straight,
nose.
pointy,
Yeah.
bigger jawline. But yeah, she's having fun. She's very calm for
Yeah,
having a
that's why I
little
think
nip.
it's not her first rodeo. Yeah, I think this is the lady that swims around with big ass sharks like that. I think maybe you all have seen the one of it's like a pregnant great white shark, huge, and she's just floating beneath it. I think that might be her.
Not a pregnant shark. Bro.
Save the sharks. We need the
Well,
sharks.
it was bigger. It was
Save
like
them.
bigger.
Save
That's why I'm being
the
specific.
ocean.
Seaspiracy is a good documentary on Netflix. Save the sharks.
Have you
It's
ever-
crucial to our ecosystem.
Have you ever heard of a clasper?
Clasper.
It's a part of a shark. They have two of them.
Oh, you're talking about their privates, bro.
It's called a clasper.
Fucking
man.
freak.
Wait, it's wee wee is called a clasper.
I thought that was called a dork. Or wait, that's whales.
Well, that's a whale.
Uh-huh. All right.
That's a
Whales
whale
have
dick?
dork.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
a
you dork.
clasper is actually what sharks got, bro. But they have two of them.
Two dicks.
Two dick.
Hey.
Like Blueface.
Damn,
Two yeah,
I
like,
got Glocks on me. Two dick.
but they're side by side. It's not
They're
one on
horizontal.
top of the other one.
Wasn't
It's
there
like
something
they're
dude
side
like
by
that?
side to each other.
It's a girthy.
wait, what did you say, Weez?
There was an Indian dude with two wieners like that, bro.
On the side,
Did
two
they call them
sides.
claspers?
Oh,
Two sides that
like
just
a-
float.
like a shot.
behind them.
It's like a sawed-off shotgun.
They're just swimming and them things just be in the breeze sometimes.
Giving you that eye gouge.
I think they could suck them
Seen
in
it?
sometimes if they don't want to use them, but then they have to release both when they do.
Just like
damn, it's double jizz or nothing. It's either you double jizz or you no jizz.
yeah. It was on a tape that I had seen. It was literally a urinal, bro. He put on two rubbers and did it both at the same
God damn.
time.
Damn,
It's
bro.
real
Nah,
crazy.
you watch it, bro.
that might have been fake, bro. That was
Hey,
the
good for
90s.
him.
They
I
was
was
just
safe.
making stuff up.
I was in high school. It might have been fake. I don't know, but it was a real urinal, bro.
experimenting.
yeah, it was a
Oh,
real
it's
thing.
real.
It was real to you, bro. It was
That's all that matters, bro.
So claspers in male sharks as they age, calcium is just deposited constantly. So the older they get, it gets harder.
Oh wow! So the opposite
Damn.
of humans.
So wait, is it? Will this get pinged by
Rock
YouTube
hard
by
all
showing
day.
this right now, or like?
Just
what's
no,
good,
it
you know,
won't.
like-
It's just an
TikTok.
animal, bro.
Oh,
It's a
okay,
shark
for
part.
sure.
It's a part of the shark.
And now here on Gen G, we present to you hot takes on Kanye or Yay and shark dicks.
Shark Dick Week.
Clasper.
It's
Demo-
a clasper.
Demo
You
the
know-
Clasper Glizzer. Nah, fucking lit.
All I can see is this
Going for
this
it.
shark lady water.
Why
I got 2 claspers for all my haters.
I don't want to
All
look
right,
at
well, we should move on.
this is weird, yo.
Riff on a shark dick
man.
for. Oh man.
let me move on to the Claspers and let me give my horny pick.
Oh, okay. I was gonna surf the web for a second here.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh shit!
Round
the Queen's
2.
alive.
Was that the Queen?
Not the queen at all.
She's
That's
back.
not the queen.
But yeah, young Jaime, I just sent you my clip of the horny pick of the week in the group chat.
All right. Okay.
Let's go.
Who's this?
Oh,
Yeah, this is
Whoa.
this is one of those trains when you're at the airport, you know what I'm saying, when
This
you
is
don't want
Ruby
to
Rose?
walk hella, and this is Ruby Rose in there by herself,
That's your horny
just twerking.
Bruh.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Hey, and then
All right.
you gotta wait. If you wait till the end when she's finished, the operator goes, "Please, no exotic dancing on the pole."
Oh, really? Yeah,
He said no exotic. Damn, they really upgraded their trains in New York.
That is funny.
Imagine being in the airport train, you see Ruby Rose over there twerking. I'm gonna be like,
Did he say no hoe
Thanks for
dancing
my
in the
blessed
train?
nod.
no
Is that
pole
what he said?
dancing.
Come on, man.
No hoe dancing in the train.
Pole dancing.
Pole dance. I thought he said hoe dancing. I was
Oh,
like,
damn.
No, he
Pole
said
dancing.
Indo dancing. No,
Oh, he said Indo. Yeah, I misunderstood that one too.
You
no
look
Indo
like
dance.
a nappy headed hoe. My
No
partner.
outdoor. No outdoor dancing in the indoor
no.
train.
No, outdoor.
shout out to Ruby Rose. She's doing No Nut November or whatever, or October or whatever she was doing.
Women participate in No Nut November as well.
Yeah, she said she's been celibate for 6 months. So
I
far.
seen that on Twitter. I seen
Yeah,
That don't
How
count.
does that?
Fact
Yeah,
or
how-
crap?
All right. Shit.
yeah.
All right. So I wanted to. I'm not quite digging up something from the deep web right now, but it's a little bit in honor of the Spooktober.
No.
So all right, so we're gonna check this out
Oh,
Come here, boy.
Look at Davey.
Into him.
here. So
What is going on, bro?
This
is
is
Blair
Blair Witch.
Witchish.
so
Oh, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
Hey, come on now.
yeah,
this is some weird
all
shit,
right,
bro.
we're walking in the woods, checking
I
it
don't
out.
like browsing
fucking
the
with
web.
Yeah, this is in the woods. What
This
are
is
they gonna see?
cringe.
What's he gonna see? What's he gonna?
Oh,
What's going
no.
on here? Oh, what's that?
Bro.
Oh, hell nah. You on some,
Yeah, buddy.
you on some weirdo shit, bro.
Did you pause?
Yeah,
it?
it's it's pretty
What
good.
was
Yeah,
that?
I mean, yeah, it's and then
Oh, this is very
Continues on.
Resident Evil.
Oh, hell no. Is this real? What is this?
yeah, I'll tell you. You just gotta wait. You just gotta hold up.
Nah, dude, you be coming with the spooky shit, man.
Oh yeah.
We're watching this dude run out of the Blair Witch house. And now he's in the Blair Witch woods.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh,
Yes. All right. So check this out.
Nah.
That was a video game. That was a video game in Unreal Engine 5. That's how hot this shit is getting. It's gonna be like a visual as a horror game. You can actually
Like a
get that
VR?
right now. Yeah, VR game. You can get it on stream right now.
Yeah, good thing I get
Paranormal
motion
Tales.
sickness. I'm good.
Yeah. I don't think I could do it. I really don't. I mean, maybe I don't really have the equipment for it, but that's how far we've come.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
That
crazy,
shit
though.
was cool.
That's what our
Yeah.
kids are about to be asking us for Christmas. The VR,
Yeah, boy.
Nah,
upgrade.
I wouldn't
VR
allow that in my household.
Deluxe. You know what I'm saying?
Not this paranormal shit.
You're like, I'm gonna go hunt the demon, Dad. I'm like,
Go watch some VR porno, okay? Don't do this other weird shit.
Right.
You
Scary
saw the one
shit
where-
half to death with that
You
shit.
saw the one where the dude walked in on his grandma. And she had like the VR porno. She was like blowing a ghost or some shit. He's like, grandma.
Hey, do that again, bro.
She had a good technique. She had the balls and everything.
yep. All right. So Hey, in the meantime, moving on to something like as we move into media, I got a special request that to honor one of our fallen heroes from this past week.
Lord have mercy, I'm about
That
to
is-
bust.
Who the fuck is that?
Leslie Jordan, man.
Oh, you said
R.I.P.
that.
Hey, Demo, I think you're muted. You're muted. You muted
I
yourself.
absolutely am muted, but I am going to do everything in my power to have this officially added to the soundboard as a sound. R.I.P. To the legend.
Why did you
Leslie
say that
Jordan.
to us like Donald Trump, bro? You're like, I'm
he's
going to get this on the soundboard, all of it.
This is the best sound. Best
That's how
sound.
you know I'm serious.
Best sound I've ever heard. No sound like it.
Can you run that back?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
All time classic.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
One more for the road.
Mercy, I'm
Yeah.
about
R.I.P.
to
the
bust.
legend, man. That's
Yeah. There's one more of him that he's got out there that you got to check out where he's like, I seen your pussy. I like that one too. Yeah, that one's
Also funny. That little guy, man, he was a good one. He actually died in he crashed his Porsche, I think.
Oh, what? Really? I thought he died of natural causes.
Nah,
really?
he was like 59. He was like
man.
working on shows.
Dang.
That's
you
a
know?
bummer, bro. Dang.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Literally gone too soon.
Yeah, no
But-
bars.
Living on forever. Living on forever with us in our hearts is a sound effect on our
R.I.P.
soundboard.
R.I.P.
So what did you
y'all
want to
watching?
talk about this? Yeah, what you watch? Did you want to talk about this new special on Paramount Plus, or was that just like a?
old.
No,
That's
we
old, he
actually
said.
that popped up. That was really old, man, because that was
we've
about
been having technical
Frasier.
difficulties.
the
Damn.
Frasier special.
All right, well then let's talk about the show, the movie that you put me on. That is some wild shit.
Oh my gosh! Did we
Goodness
talk a little
gracious.
bit about it last week? We did talk about.
Did we talk about it? I don't know.
No,
if we
maybe
did.
we just talked about Michael Myers. That's where the booty man.
Yeah,
came
that
from.
would have.
But I want to talk about these movies. Oh my gosh! This movie is called Terrifier. And the
Yep.
sequel to Terrifier, Terrifier 2, is officially out. I just watched it in the theater on Monday, which was bananas. Let me tell you about this. It's about this clown. He's not just a clown, but he's like a mime. He like doesn't even talk. He just be like, like doing motions to people and stuff.
Yeah,
Which is
he's-
fucking
he's
scarier.
He's literally straight up murking fools, bruh.
like yeah.
Pull up the first the poster of number 1
Alrighty.
is the good one. But this guy, he's finding new and interesting ways to just smirk people off. And I actually saw in the first one, Terrifier 1 was probably one of the most gruesome kills that I ever seen in a movie. In an American movie.
I try to stay tapped in on that stuff too. Like, oh, what's especially industry stuff, and this was definitely one of the top tier most gruesome kills I've ever seen in my life. It was
This
insane.
guy took. I'm going to ruin this one for you because it's in the first movie and not even Terrifier 2 that I really want to talk about. But he took a girl and hung her up upside down with both of her legs like on different chains. She's hanging by her legs and she's butt naked, and he just takes like a hacksaw and just cuts her down the middle all the way to her head. Straight cut her coochie with a saw all the way to her brain, bro.
It was gruesome.
Well,
It was
wow.
Is this a scary
gross
movie
out.
at all, or just like?
It's disturbing. It's like the way that they do it is very disturbing. And then also one of the coolest things about this movie though is that, which is crazy, is that it's not like really schlock. It's actually got a story that makes sense. Like, most of the slasher films, like we were talking about, like you'll be like, oh, so he just shows up in, Dynasty Warriors people, to quote Demo. This dude just keeps luring people in, and it makes a lot of sense why the people keep showing up, because it's like one by one, it's good,
Right,
but
as
also
we were
very
complaining
gruesome.
about that. So, do you think this
Yeah.
character is a staple that's here to stay? Because you said it's Terrifier 2 now.
Oh, it's definitely
yeah.
going to be. It's a cult classic.
It's gotta be
now
now,
at this
yeah.
point.
All right, I'll keep this.
Art the Clown
I will
is
not
his name.
be a part of this cult.
and so he's
Oh
gonna.
my gosh.
You know where it
Yeah,
goes
that's
eventually, right? Because they do the Freddy versus Jason. It's gonna be Terrifier versus
The booty
Well,
man.
this was actually.
I'll get
I would
Booty
love
man
that.
gonna get stabbed. by
He
the
got them
booty.
fat Mexican lady eyebrows.
Yeah, I'm weak.
Where you at,
I'm
Dave?
specifically weak, bro. He got the Unitas.
No.
Hey, so this movie actually was done on like it doesn't seem like it's super cheap, but the first movie had a budget of about 100,000.
Right.
Even the sequel, they did it through like a Kickstarter, I think. One of those like a crowdsource to get the funding of $250,000 to make this movie, which is 2.5 hours of you being like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm
He's
ready.
like smirking people, like absolute overkill. Absolute overkill.
They were Terrifier 2 more terrifying, basically. They were like,
Did you watch Terrifier 2?
Didn't get to see it yet. No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
well, when you
budget
tap
of
back in, you're going to be
250,000.
like, oh my gosh. I'm telling you, it's so much crazier than even the first one was.
I'm ready. So, all right, cool.
That is a recommendation. Halloween, watch Terrifier 2.
Yeah, I've been seeing this shit everywhere right now. It's getting hella traction. So it's getting a lot of good ratings too. So if you're into that shit, go wild the fuck out.
Guess it was-
Go ahead. Sorry.
It's a terrifying movie after all, right?
Yeah.
His name is the Booty Fire.
Art the Clown.
All right. The
He's
other one.
nasty.
The other one for spooky movie recommendations that I gotta give. I watched this last night. This shit was like, this was a absolute banger, and that's Barbarian. This movie was awesome, and it's if you're familiar with the sketch comedy show Whitest Kids You Know, that was the guy who directed it, and he did a really good job. It was very Hitchcockian. It was. It's got all these different. It's top tier. It's top tier. Hey, I'm trying to be a film expert here. Could we have a little bit of maturity? Okay.
He said cock.
His name is Hitchcock.
For no reason.
This shit got good ass ratings too. This Barbarian movie,
Right? Yeah.
The Ring and from the producers and of The Ring and The Grudge.
It and The Grudge. Yeah.
The Barbarian. Okay.
It was on
writing
point.
that down.
Is on point. Horror classic. Justin Long is in it. I would highly recommend not watching a trailer before going to see this, so that everything it has you on edge the entire time. It has you edging the entire time to
I'm not
Hitchcockian
really an edging
stuff.
type of person. I'm straight to the point.
Not an edging movie.
I'm trying to
for
actually
you.
bust.
I wish you could hit the soundboard already. I wish the Leslie Jordan button was ready right now. Man.
I might edit it in. But yeah, that's my recommendation.
Okay,
And
some
then,
horror Halloween flicks. No more Hocus Pocus, I guess. No Hocus Pocus recommendations. Y'all on that adult content.
Absolutely.
Sorry to back. Does anybody else have anything real quick? Because I was gonna just jump in.
go ahead, bro.
Give a high recommendation to House of the Dragon.
Go ahead.
The season finale just wrapped up.
Yeah, how was it?
Ah man, real good. They came back through. They know they fucked up from the season finale of Game of Thrones, and they came back super strong. In this season, I think it was a pretty damn good go at it. And man,
but good things.
yeah, it's great. It really is actually fantastic. If you're still wounded from Game of Thrones, shout out Mac Hayes. Just go ahead and just put it on. Get over it. It's not, it's a new story, and it does a lot to reestablish it kind of like just dominance in this space. It's fantastic. I really dug it. The first 5 is like a lot of buildup, so if you don't have a lot of patience, maybe not, but it pushes you through it pretty fast. But once you're at episode 6, it's you're back home. You're in. It caught me, so I highly recommend for people.
Nice.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Shit, I want to recommend you guys go watch Black Adam, Teth Adam.
Oh yeah, did you like it? Did you see it? You checked it out?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, it was actually pretty good. It was a lot of people getting murked in there, and The Rock was doing some serious murking. But yeah, it's like that movie's like nonstop like action, bro. It's pretty dope. Dr. Fate was like a bootleg. What's his name? Doctor Strange. But it was dope. Pierce Bronson did it dope. It was clean. He was sick with it. And then Hawkman was clean as fuck. So I didn't care for the other two, but yeah, Hawkman was dope as fuck. It was a cool movie. Special effects. I need to go watch it in the theaters actually because I've seen the little bootleg version. So for sure, recommend watching that on the big screen.
Oh yeah, if you liked it on the bootleg, you don't like it on the big screen.
Hell yeah, because I know every time I watch a movie like a bootleg, I see it in the theater. I'm like, damn, I missed that. I was like, what the fuck? Like you be missing hella shit.
Yeah, I also watched Black Adam on Tuesday, and it was great. Even though the characters kind of like what you said, they were kind of like bootleg versions. Because I'm more of a Marvel guy for the most part. And I think most people are in comparison to DC. But how can you hate The Rock, man? And all the critics that were hating on this movie and stuff like that. Like, man, people go to The Rock movie to see The Rock. So fuck you guys.
Yeah. What is the audience? The audience
gave it a 90.
Yeah,
is that James Bond?
Yeah, bro.
Or Goldeneye James Bond. Yeah, Goldeneye James Bond.
Hey, I gotta give one spoiler though. Not big though, but
bruh.
The young Rock came out and that shit had me fucking dying in the movie, bro. I was fucking dying.
Yeah, no, I noticed that. I was like, what a cameo. I was like, that's dope. He got to just continue the legacy to play the same character in whatever The Rock's in.
Wow, these people are tripping. Again, we brought this up last week. The reviewers are dorks, whale dicks, and they did 40%, but the audience.
I trust them more than people. That one on the right, just whatever people had to say, bro. That's the one I don't believe.
We get it, bro. You don't want to hear people's opinions.
We get it, bro. But look at what you have on, bro. Look at what's on your head.
We get it, bro.
The guys who bring up cult classics like Terrifier.
Fuck
or
people,
whatever.
bro. I'm gonna listen to the big guys.
Demo works at Hot Dog on his Stick. Churn, baby, churn.
Hey, segue.
Let me get a cheese corn dog. Let me get a cheese corn
Get
dog.
you picture him crushing them lemons. They be going to work. They be really like.
They be having a similar hat, but they ain't flying away with it. If I turn this on turbo, bro, I could get off the ground 2 inches.
You just floating.
Go mobile.
Hey,
Go mobile.
I just began a very disturbing show as well. It's new on Netflix. It is
What's
called
that?
The Watcher. Have you heard of
I've
this?
seen that. Yeah, I've been watching it too.
Bro, this is wild. I feel like I can't dive too deep into it without spoiling it, but let's just say I think a lot of people, if you like followed that whole conspiracy theory of like, the children and all that.
Yeah, QAnon stuff.
Weird stuff.
Ooh,
this is a good watch, but this is also based on a true story. Basically, people that move into this certain house end up getting stalked to an extreme level of like disturbance, almost to where you think they're haunted, but really they're just like stalked by a certain somebody or people.
Potentially, maybe, you don't know, but dude, it's got Bobby Cannavale in there losing his shit on people, and that was like at the beginning where he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Right, it's weird seeing him in this role. Like, how are you? I'm used to seeing him like shooting people as an Italian gangster or something.
What dude is that?
Bobby Cannavale.
He was in
you'd
Boardwalk
recognize him.
Empire.
Yeah.
What else was he in? He's
He was in
The dude
Jumanji?
from Nurse Jackie?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was in Nurse Jackie. For
Yeah,
sure.
that's all I ever seen that dude in.
He's in a lot of
He's a
roles
gangster.
now.
He be in
Yeah,
gangster stuff.
Boardwalk Empire.
he does.
He was
He's
like
good
the
at-
doctor. He was like, hooking up with Edie Falco.
He was. He's been in a lot more
Call
movies.
my
He's been getting
Falcon.
his agent has been getting him some good stuff.
Everybody got guns. That was him.
Yeah, that's Bobby right there. Bobby, one of the best
he's in-
Italian people of color on the screen.
He was in Ant-Man too. The stepdad.
Yeah,
And if you, I would recommend it. I'm into it. I'm only a couple of episodes in. Like, I clearly don't have it correct. according to Saw
Italian
Jimmy.
portion of cola.
Yeah.
He
But
looks
it's-
like you took the dude who played Ray Romano's brother and put him in the Stefan Urkel machine. You know when he came
Right,
when
yep.
Steve Urkel went in and came
Went in.
Stefan.
Yep.
That's what they did with Ray Romano's brother. He's like, oh, Ray, I don't want to go in there.
You're gonna have to because you look ugly as fuck, and I need you to play an Italian gangster. So get in the fucking.
All
machine.
I want to do is take care of mom.
Get in the fucking machine. Get in the machine, you fucking giraffe piece of shit. I need you to look better. You don't fucking look at me in the eye. Get in the goddamn machine.
Right, he looks like he was the high school kid that always had the Letterman jacket, and he was just harassing girls like, "Come on,
Yeah, just give me a little kiss, baby. Where you going? Where you going?" She wants it. Turning around to his boys and shit.
Hey, be careful. Italians gonna come after you, bro.
I'm Spanish. I'm fine. It's like neighbors.
Hey, but on some nostalgic shit, I guess what's about to get greenlit is Good Burger Part 2, man.
Let's give the reveal.
Reuniting.
Dude. You're a dude. She's a dude.
Reuniting.
Dudes.
But yeah, man, Good Burger 2, they about to come out with it. Shout out to Keenan and Kel for reuniting, and I don't know if they're bringing the people what they want, but it's for sure gonna be a big dose of blast from the past.
that's tight, man." Who didn't like Good Burger? Shame on you.
I'm trying to get them to cast you, bro.
Sinbad was so funny in the fucking Good Burger, bro.
Man, Sinbad is funny.
You gotta go get you a booty burger. Booty burger. Booty.
He said, "I want the big booty burger." Out of pocket, man. That's what's up.
Real quick mention. I went for it. I got some buddies who play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. They had you know what actually let me know you could start playing the campaign is because we were watching UFC. And they came out and they were like, "Play the campaign now!" And I was like, "Oh, hell yeah, dude!" So I was fucking sick, dog. So I jumped on and played it. And yeah, when that releases, I'm surprised there's not more of a buzz on it. But it's there's some problematic stuff in there for sure. Just like in the original Modern Warfare 2, where you're doing some stuff.
They don't have a no Russian level though.
That
was the latest one. Where you're a terrorist.
Bro, they got like not that like they don't have the terrorist version, but I mean like I don't know if you guys are about to spoil it, but you know that airstrike scene that they did in Modern Warfare 2 where you're doing the airstrike, they're doing it on like this doesn't really give that much away, but you will do an airstrike in Mexico like that, like against people, and it's like lit. It's part of the story, and it's like, oh no,
yeah, we're gonna have to check it out.
But yeah, it's pretty good, and you get to be a cop and like point your gun at people and be like, "Get on the ground!" And then other cops show up and they're like, "No, you get on the ground!" But because they're Mexican special forces, there's like a standoff. They're making a statement.
Federales.
Yeah, you play as federales in this one.
I'm a federale.
It's good. It gives off Sicario vibes. That's kind of why it's cool. It's pretty tight that way. Yeah.
I did it for the red, the white, and the green.
Hey.
So,
what else is out here?
Ever?
Blue Streak 2.
Imagine, bro. Martin looking all weird and shit was cockeyed now.
If Dave Chappelle agreed to be in it too, that'd be cracking.
That'd be hard.
Blue
Dave
Streak
Chappelle ain't
2.
doing no movies, bro. Fuck that.
Oh, Blue Streak 2?
That's the one with that ended with the big standoff on the bridge, right?
On the border, Mexico.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
bro,
Nah,
Dave Chappelle.
That's not real, Davey. It's not real. We're saying, what if they made a Blue Streak 2?
I was like,
If they did, the Dave Chappelle cameo would be like a little random one, like a
That'd
nugget.
be hard.
That'd be
Fucking
sick.
hard.
Damn, you can get two. Remember when Blu-rays were a thing? You could get 2 great movies. For
that shit was lit, bro.
Bro, the Blu-ray shit was. They thought they were super innovative, but they did not last that long. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
Blu-ray and HD. It's just like they took the DVDs and just made it higher definition.
What was? Someone remind me of what Homeland Security was about. I remember
it's with him and that Steve Zahn.
Homeland Security. He was he was a security the white
guard.
dude was trying to be a cop, and he was a cop, and then something happened. Martin got him fired from being a cop.
He pulled over Martin, and Martin was a security guard, and then there was like a bug, and it was on video, and it looked like he was smacking up Martin, but he was smacking a bee or some shit.
Yeah, but then the rest, but
now I
then,
remember.
like, yeah, that's the first 3 minutes. But then the rest of the movie, Martin and that guy end up having to team up at a security job.
Steve has Steve
You know,
Zahn.
where stuff's going wrong.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is.
Dude
but
look like Craig.
He was making some random movies, bro. What was the other one? Like the Black Knight or some shit?
Yeah, the Black Knight was sick though. The Black Knight was dope.
That was horrible.
Black
bro.
Knight,
No, that movie was dope. Come on.
He deflowered the princess.
Yeah, that was awesome. He breaks the wall in that one, right? Like the fourth wall, doesn't he? At least once.
No, not
No,
really.
not that
Well, he
one.
usually that's some Martin stuff to do. He
Yeah.
talked to the camera.
Yeah, he was about it. Let me pull this up. That's when you know that a movie is kind of a semi deep cut is when you look up the posters and they just got small ass versions of it. They don't have the. They don't
there
actually
was
have
no
the.
digital. Somebody scanned this.
I remember this shit,
This
bro.
movie, bro. I want to
I
watch
think it's
this
on-
again for some reason.
I think it's on Stars. I think I have it on my Hulu.
Bro, he's got. Are those Pumas?
Yup.
Oh,
he specifically
He's got Pumas on.
the Jets jersey.
he went back in time and said his name was Sir Skywalker.
Oh shit,
That's crazy.
Sick dude.
man.
Sick
I love
dude.
that. I love movies like this where like black people go back in time where there wasn't like in an area where you don't think there would be black people there. Bro, this is the best.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
the
a new
princess
movie
was
script.
black.
What if it's a black dude going back in time with like a machine gun?
Just fucking
I miss
black
these-
out
Cool,
nights.
right?
That's like that Dave Chappelle sketch where things went wrong, bro. We went back in time and started killing slave owners.
Oh yeah, he was going crazy. Hey, that's the hero the people need.
Yeah, if you go back in time and kill
Django.
slave owners, man, you wouldn't have any modern presidents.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Lit.
That's fine, dude. We're all
It's a
equal.
Yeah, it's deep cut for folks.
I got it.
I do want to bring up
Yeah.
this real quick. We didn't put it on the notes, but have y'all seen the ending of She-Hulk season finale?
Nah,
It's,
there yet,
I
no
mean,
more.
it's
saw it.
mixed. What do y'all think about it?
That shit was terrible,
was
bro.
Man, I'm just maybe I'm the bigger
I
nerd.
hated it. I
You
hated
didn't like it.
Nah, because it was like so random, and then like it like ended hella abruptly. Like they're like fighting, and they just stopped fighting, and then went through all that bullshit. It was like, what the fuck? I don't know.
So let me explain why that happens. Because that's a deep seated thing with She-Hulk, and I was wondering when they were going to do it. They do this shit in She-Hulk comics where she literally rips out of the panel and like
it starts talking to you, or
it starts talking to people. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
well, that makes
that's
more
what they were
sense
trying
then.
to do. Yeah.
But it was just because it was like such a dope like fight that was about to happen.
Right. I think
That made no sense though. It was like too much going on, and I was like,
Yeah,
and then
they-
she stopped it.
Yeah.
it was like,
She was
what?
like, let me see if I can find a panel where she's doing that.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
tripped me the
she's-
fuck out.
Yeah, she literally does this, in the comic books where she'll rip when she doesn't like how the story's going, and she'll just rip it open.
Oh, okay.
like-
Well, that makes hella sense then.
Yeah, so that's why that was happening. Semi spoilers, I guess, but
okay,
yeah, she's
okay.
breaking the fourth wall the entire time throughout the.
Yeah.
That's why she's breaking the fourth wall all the time.
Ah.
Yeah, it was weird because I was
Deep
tripping
cut.
out.
Thank
I was
you for
loaded.
clarifying. Now I like it. Now I get it.
Yeah, that's why I dug it because I was like, oh, they're staying true to the source material.
Yeah, when she popped
Just,
out on the Disney Plus menu, that shit
Right.
tripped me out because I was like,
yeah,
loaded.
too.
And I'm like,
I was high as fuck. I was
What's
like,
going on, bro?
I was like,
I grabbed my
shit,
controller.
bro.
I grabbed my controller. Oh, I gotta put this shit back on. And then she ripped out of it. I was like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, they did a good job of that because they got the screen that was available at the time that they aired that too. That's what was so cool about it.
Yeah. So you saw that screen before you clicked to play the episode.
Right.
It was the exact
exactly.
same screen. I
It was
like,
the
what fuck's
exact
going on?
same screen. So when it popped out, it seemed like she broke your shit.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Cool, though. She's horny.
a lot
It's
of
cool.
because a lot of people weren't really fucking with She-Hulk, so that's why like they didn't finish. So
It was fine. It was fun. I think that
just-
the last episode was the strongest, but it didn't feel quite like the all leading up. It seemed like they were filling a little bit of airtime.
Yep. You're right.
She-Hulk
Sure,
at her will make you finish.
Cool. She's gonna be in a movie, right? Like they're gonna put her in one of those Marvel movies.
she'll
That's
be in
probably
something.
gonna
I'm
appear
sure.
in something.
Yeah.
Like
She has to.
what is the New Age Avengers where it loops all them up, or are they not doing that anymore?
It's like certain factions. I feel like there's like
I
a
think
Dark
they
Adventures
will.
they're trying to make, and then I feel like they're all gonna come together in that Secret War shit, right? It's all like a
Right,
plan.
yeah, that's the one.
Hey, it's God's plan, bro.
Well, we got to talk about the one coming
Father's
out this
plan. Father's plan.
We'll probably talk about this more next week since it'll be right there. But Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, that'll be dropping November 11th. Was it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're almost there for sure.
Yeah,
that's soon.
Are you gonna talk? Were you gonna talk about another thing that they just announced for that movie, that Rihanna's finally coming back with a new single for the movie this Friday. So yeah, some new Riri finally.
Riri, the billionaire,
for the Riri fans,
the real billionaire.
She sing it while pregnant.
No, she's not pregnant no more.
I know, but like, did
They already
she
had their
record
baby.
it before? You know.
Oh, probably. Who knows? She hasn't had dropped something in. I don't know if you could a Google search. When's the last time she dropped some music? But she hasn't dropped shit in hell long.
It was probably some EDM shit last time.
Yeah, because you know how they announced that she's going to be at the Super Bowl halftime, and then she's going to go on tour after that. So she's like back in full mode.
6 years. 6 years is the last time.
Damn.
She needs more money.
She went longer from Kendrick.
She's good.
No, she needs more money, dude. Everyone needs more money. Okay. Why stop at $1 billion?
She got a baby. She got to support her baby daddy.
Yeah. Well, shit. Let's get into some music.
Harem of men.
Quick announcements. Happy birthday, Aubrey. Shout out to everyone that went to Dave's Hot Chicken to get free chicken on Drake's birthday.
Did you get one?
Nah.
Me neither.
I didn't go, but by the way, I'm bringing it up because there was an album that's supposed to drop with Drake and 21 Savage this Friday when we dropped the pod, but it got pushed back to the following week, November 4th, due to COVID.
That's whack. That's whack. That would have been late for like Halloween weekend. Some new Drake, because them two, they always deliver together. They're the ones who don't miss.
Hell yeah!
It was 21 Savage and Drake. Yeah.
Fuck yeah! I love.
British
rap.
Shush. 40 got yeah, that's right. Embrace it.
21.
Fucking
yeah.
Is Drake even
man,
gonna have a response?
If you want to get entertained and you're bored one day, go look up Whack 100 versus 21 Savage on YouTube. That shit is hilarious. They be going in on each other.
And they be talking on the phone.
That Clubhouse shit, yeah.
I don't like that
hilarious.
song they have together. That's a really big hit. That I'm not, take it close. Oh yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that one, the one that they came out with on Drake's new
Okay.
album.
Yeah, but I'm sure this will be dope whenever we get it.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of different songs, so it's probably a variety of
Metro Boomin,
club songs, slow songs, gangster songs.
You think it's gonna be a lot
British
of songs?
songs?
You
Huh?
think it's gonna be a lot of songs? Usually when they do
Nah.
this, it'll be like 6 or 8.
Yeah,
Hopefully 8.
I'm
Hopefully
predicting
8, not
Hopefully
7.
10, bro.
Hopefully 10, but maybe 8 to 10. I'll be happy in that range. Not like 4.
Is that sticky song on it?
Nah.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
That's
but,
supposed to how you dance to it. That's the new wave.
Or
by
I'm
the way.
sorry,
You guys
not
heard the
Not stick with whatever song he has with 21 on his techno album. That wasn't the house music.
Jimmy Cook's.
it might
Jimmy Cook's
be.
barbecue.
That has to be on there, I'd imagine.
If they
What a
want to,
title.
if they want to cheat, it'll be on there
They'll cheat, bro.
because they'll get the sales from that already to add to their streams.
The video
for
came
the-
out
for
1
the
week
first
ago.
week.
I think they will do it.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like the first song on the album. On the new
I
album.
mean, that's the hardest song on that album. If you think about it, that album they only play that one song. Even Sticky kind of got like,
Yeah, well, that was like the only rap song that they had on this whole album too.
Yeah, you're right.
Jeezy, Snowfall, the whole Gangster Grill shit. Did y'all?
Oh yeah, I put this on there. I wanted to shout out that Jeezy album. That shit is hard as fuck. It's like old school Jeezy.
That shit is dope.
New school.
I
He
haven't
got
peeped
some
yet.
clean ass samples on there. The what's his name? Key Sweat sample. That shit go fucking hard as shit.
They don't even have an album cover for it. Oh
yeah,
here
it's
it
just
is.
like the album cover is dope.
Like
as
a
fuck.
nighttime snow
yeah.
mountain.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
tight.
I really didn't dive into the Snoop Dogg one, but yes, for sure, this Gangsta Grill with Jeezy goes crazy.
Whoa,
bro.
dude! Is that cocaine?
Hey man, that looks like a big old mountain of cocaine, dude.
Shit.
Is that
Jeezy's hard.
is that by my house?
Hey, remember when those shirts got banned from high school, the snowman shirts?
Dang.
Because it wasn't just snow; it was
Yeah, it was
snow.
cocaine.
Like,
shits
They're
was hard,
bagging
though.
up snow.
Hell yeah.
I say, shout out my
Yeah,
boy,
shit,
man.
but shout outs to
Jermaine,
that.
crashing the whip to that song.
Oh shit. Yeah, all right.
Well, let's ride into sports real quick. I know we're kind of
Oh,
running low on time. Oh, you got
Sorry,
a
I had
recommendation?
one real quick one. This one is not any like going in deep, but I did find something very cool that I just wanted to share with my friends, including the listeners. And this is just some rare music, literally called My Analog Journal.
Oh yeah,
And it's just got these people that come out and spin, about for like 45 minutes to an hour. You could just throw this on, and it's rare Caribbean disco, Eritrean jazz, salsa, from
Eritrean
beyond.
jazz. Very rare.
Yeah.
I literally listened to the Eritrean jazz one for about 9 minutes, bruh. And
It's
then
a little out of
I
control.
think it made
right?
me racist against Eritreans.
Shout out to
It's got-
I don't want to see any more Eritrean anything.
So it's got Japanese funk and soul though that is actually very good too. So my analog tuner,
Bless you.
yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I like that.
Hey, yo, tidal wave, man. My project of the week that I'm recommending for everybody is RJ, Mr. LA, Rodney Brown Jr. You know what I'm saying? Dropping a new album. Shout out that West Coast rap. RJ.
that LA.
Who the
LA,
fuck
man.
is that? Nah, I'm just kidding. That shit slap.
Ever since he came out the
that-
apartment, bruh. He been
Niggas want me, bro.
Wait, what's the album called? Is it My Life Is a Movie? Is that the one?
Rodney Brown
Or is
Jr.
Okay.
The Henny Bito.
And it be.
Chupitos.
Henny Bito.
Chupitos. Well, shit. What's up with the sports?
Into a sporty spice.
Man, we are underway in the NBA season. You want to start with NFL football?
Doesn't matter. Football. As far as football, looks like we did the curse, the traditional Gen G curse on the Patriots last week. They were defeated by the Bears in New England.
How y'all feel about that game, bro? Like, Mac, how many snaps did Jones
It
play?
was a schmacking.
It's like 2 drives, right?
Yeah, right. And then they benched him, and Zappy came in and look hot. He looked dope. He got him 2 touchdowns in 4 minutes, thanks to the defense though, because they were playing good. And then just took a shit in the second half.
Fizzled out with a quickness. I think you're really starting to see the Patriots miss their offensive coordinator over the past decade. Coach Josh McDaniels really had Mac Jones as a rookie of the year candidate, if you remember last year. Now that kid is just suffering. You could blame the coaching, but maybe he's not that good.
Also, to his defense, he's coming off that high ankle sprain. He was out for the last 5 weeks, 4 weeks.
Too much gritty.
So, could have been rusty, but they said he practiced for 2 hours this week, and he's gonna be the official starter for the game coming up. So we'll see. Maybe he could bounce back. So
Man, he was even throwing interceptions against Raiders in the preseason. I don't know, man. Maybe Mac is just not that guy without that coach. That's how it goes sometimes.
Hey, can you believe that Brian Flores, he dissed Tua? He said we should have drafted Mac Jones.
Man,
Tripping.
Crippling, bro.
Tua is balling out from what I see. All he does is win.
But yeah, anything interesting y'all seen from this week? Football season's already fucking flying by. Trade deadline is coming up this week.
CMC and Christian McCaffrey is in the Bay Area. He's traded to the 49ers.
Hey, the return.
Crazy.
To the Bay.
They lost to the
Worldwide
Falcons
excellence.
and then acquired him, and then the Chiefs came to San Francisco, and then
And beat the brakes off the Niners.
Jimmy G got a second safety of the season. I think that is crazy.
Yeah, that fool's wild.
Yeah.
Raiders finally got in the win column, looking good. I'm glad. I was worried for a little bit against the Texans. I'm like, how are we not going to beat the Texans?
they had me for a second because my little dude is taken to wearing a Raiders hat. It's his favorite hat, so I'm kind of
Cheering
stuck
for
now.
the Raiders.
Take a photo of that.
Yeah, I'll have to send y'all a photo of it. But yeah, he's got his favorite hat.
Derek Carr gave me a little scare at the begetting. It looked like he was hurt.
Shout out the Pinoy, Josh Jacobs, man. He's been going fucking ham.
Yeah, he's really killing it and lighting it up. He had 140 yards, 3 touchdowns. He absolutely eating. I think he's in the spot of 2 or 3 in rushing in the league.
Wish I would have drafted him in every league.
Yeah, no one expected him to do this. I mean, maybe even including his own team. You saw they didn't pick up his 5th-year option, or whatever is. Yeah, 5th year, right? They didn't pick that option up, and now he's just, I think, making them an offer they can't refuse for next year. Who knows? Because he's eating. If he stays healthy, he will get paid.
He's going ham, bro.
Yeah. So shout out Josh Jacobs, man, really holding it down.
Giants win again. By the way, I just want to quickly mention
D Jones. He has the same amount of rushing yards as like Najee Harris or something. Is that
more than him?
Crazy.
Come on,
crazy. And he got Seattle this week, so man, might go 7-1, right? I think
we'll see. There's some injuries that the Giants are dealing with. I mean, a lot of teams are dealing with injuries.
Do not sleep on the Seattle Seahawks. They are cooking right now. They beat the Chargers, who are looking like frauds. I don't know. Justin Herbert is ranked at the. He's below a lot of quarterbacks on the. If you look this year right now, they're struggling with injuries, of course, but they're not doing.
Eagles are undefeated, really.
Yeah, you see the Eagles at the top.
Slept on that.
Everybody.
And then you see the Seahawks #1 in their division.
Well, our NFC West is trash, so that can be that's Royal Rumble every day. So.
I think it's gonna be competitive. I mean, it is competitive based on the records.
And you got to remember, back in the day, the Seahawks, our division is so weak that the Seahawks made it into the playoffs when you're under 500, and that's when Marshawn did the earthquake run in the Saints Stadium. So yeah.
Dang,
look at the New York Football Giants
coming back. Giants with it.
Who we got this Monday?
This week we got a little rivalry. I believe it's a divisional game. We got the Cincinnati Bengals -3 versus the Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Steamers
home in Cleveland.
I don't know. I off the top, I'm giving it to Cleveland.
Yeah, man.
Bengals.
I think this is the Bengals have picked it up a lot, and they have a lot of momentum. Joe Burrow had like 3 touchdowns in the first half last week. He's killing it. He's back.
You seen him with his grill? He had an iced out grill, all diamonds.
That's hilarious.
All diamonds.
Yeah. What? God. What is the?
I got the
I'm
Bengals.
gonna go with the Bengals though.
I got them by like
go with
10
the
or
Bengals.
13 points.
How about y'all?
That's good. They're only 3-point favorites. I'm going with the Bengals as well.
You, Demo?
I gotta do Browns.
Yeah, I'm not going with no horse from Cleveland.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You put that hit out. It's good.
I'm just going for it. I'm going for it on the Browns because we were all surprised last week. Wait, I wasn't. I said the Bears. I've been going for the underdogs.
Look out for
That's your home team.
Look out for trades too. Like I said, Christian McCaffrey is on the Niners now. The Eagles have acquired Robert Quinn from the Chicago Bears. And there's a lot of guys that are on the block, like
Robinson from the Jacksonville just went to the Jets because Brees Hall is out for the season.
Yeah, Brees Hall's
Demarcus Robinson. Yeah, and Kareem Hunt is on the trading block. He might get traded. It's lit.
Damn,
he's good. Yeah,
I'll be lit.
Go to some team for sure.
I forgot. I seen this meme that I thought was hilarious. It was it said Brady and Rodgers now, and then it was a meme of it showed Jordan when he was on the Wizards and Shaq when he was on the Celtics. Wash.
That's real.
Cold game.
Those guys are getting whacked around.
You think Brady? You think Brady can turn it around? I think the off the field shit's fucking with him.
Of course,
for sure.
Who, Brady?
Always.
For sure.
I think AB's in his head. No, I'm kidding.
AB selling them shirts, bro.
AB texts him. AB texts him every day.
AB sells the shirt of that picture of him and Giselle Bundchen hugging at the Super Bowl.
Put that shit on.
Hey, man, another famous person messing with your wife clearly does not do well for these high-profile stars, huh?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see. He has a Thursday night football game. By the time we release this, the game will be over. But it's a short week for Tom Brady, man. Thursday night football doesn't go well for a lot of the older guys or the guys that are kind of,
Close game too, because Ravens been playing kind of shitty again too.
They just give up in the lead in the second half for the last like 3-4 weeks. But we'll see how it goes. And then we also got some basketball. The Warriors, trying to make their way back. It's a little rough right now.
Yeah,
but it's only like 3-4 games in.
Yeah, it's early, but Clay, and I never seen Clay like that yesterday, or a couple games ago with him and Devin Booker.
Yeah, he got frustrated. Clearly, I mean, now Devin Booker's better than him. But yeah, Clay kept flexing the 4 rings on him. Maybe that's the kick. Maybe that's the kick Clay needs. Some motivation. But he is getting older. I saw Charles Barkley after the game where the Suns won, and he made a good point. He's like, "Oh, it's Draymond Green and Klay Thompson. They're getting old now, Kenny. They ain't the same basketball players at Golden State. These young guys gonna have to come alive if the Warriors gonna be back in the championship. Well, Moody and Kuminga, Jordan Poole,
Wiseman,
James Wiseman, all the young players, Kenny. Well, it ain't gonna be the same.
I think we'll be fine though.
But
I think they could turn around. That hopefully that little spat with the other team can like unite them. Like, all right, we gotta fuck all these motherfuckers up. We playing now, so we'll see.
I think they're gonna balance out and like just keep it, chill to make it to the playoffs.
Because Steph is
then
still
go hard in the season.
Steph is still Vino out here. He's aging like fine wine, man. They're saying he reversed. He got that Benjamin Button.
And he
shit.
clearly
So,
takes the best
gameplay.
care of himself. These guys.
They said he took like 8 days off or 15 days off and just went right back to working out after they won the championship.
What a beast, man. Steph Curry,
You can
bro.
shoot, bro.
Go.
At that level, it's crazy. It changes the game for you.
Watch out for, I think the Warriors can really repeat because they know how to rally in this. They got that coach. And Draymond Green, he has to ball out this year to get a max somewhere else if he wants to be a max player still, like in Detroit or something. So
You could just retire, maximum retirement.
Damn, in Detroit? Hell yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of team that would sign him, or Sacramento. Jordan Poole, is where the future. There's a lot of money tied into these other guys now.
Where's he gonna have his Jordan on the Wizards final or
Lakers?
What was Vince Carter on? What was that last team that he was on?
He played a long time.
Atlanta.
He played with every team.
Yeah, he played
like
on
it's hard to
Alabama.
pick out, right? It was not the Hawks.
But if that happens, then who knows? He'll still have a lit light like podcasts and media.
Right. He's
Hello,
gonna be a
everybody.
personality.
Welcome to the Draymond Green Show. I am your host,
He's gonna be.
Draymond Green.
Yeah, he's gonna be great.
He's gonna be around basketball for a long time. You're gonna
Hell
be
yeah.
seeing.
He signed the TNT.
You're gonna be
on the-
explaining to your kids like who Draymond. Y'all don't even know about Draymond Green. When he was playing, he was
You
They're
see
gonna
that
be
son?
like-
He stabbed that bitch LeBron in the eye with his ring finger.
he
that
kicked him
shit
in the
was
nuts.
sick.
Both.
He used to kick guys in the nuts.
You're gonna have to be like doing the debate, like who's the GOAT, like Steph Curry or like Mikey Williams,
John Morant at that point or something.
Stupid kid.
Pablo.
Whoever's supposed to be the GOAT by then.
I am the best NBA defender of all time. All time.
Man, by then people ain't gonna care about Jordan no more, bruh. Once all this older generation just dies off and they can stop talking about Jordan and we can just talk about LeBron.
It's still real to me, damn it.
People still talk about Kareem and Magic. And
Yeah,
Bird.
bro. Like you're goofy at this point.
Bruh.
If you still talk about Magic Johnson.
That reminds me of like just
Nah.
talking to a boomer that was like just saying that like I still think Magic Johnson is the best player that's ever
I'll be like,
lived.
bro, I'll be like, yo, shut your
Hey.
old ass up.
It's true, but he can still argue that fool really came in his rookie year and played center and won a championship for like their last game.
He paved
That's
ways
wild.
like that,
That's
bro.
wild.
Changing
Yeah,
positions,
bro.
that's a lane paver right there.
People be like, yo, man, y'all don't know about Oscar Robertson, though. Oscar Robertson was out there
Hey,
balling.
hey.
Like, bro,
You ain't lying,
Big O
bro.
was
There's
a
some
bucket.
There's some.
yeah, he was a bucket, bro. But like, yo, we ain't really not worried about that no more. We got too many highlights
I
of
mean,
other
bro.
stuff to like hear the legend of Oscar Robinson,
Until-
and really be discussing whether he's better.
Nah, but you have to respect Oscar Robinson. He wasn't in this new school era of ball. Russell Westbrook's broken his crazy record of triple doubles, but he was in the old school era of ball doing that. That's crazy, dog. You got to respect Big O.
that fool was
all
balling
them
for
fools,
sure.
bro,
but
like-
we need to move the GOAT conversation on.
Yeah,
There
No,
needs to be
it's
like
only
only a certain level back that you could go.
Yeah, but then
know?
you can't ever like discredit Bill Russell, 9 championships in a row. Like
He was playing
There you
against
go. That's
firemen
what
and
I'm-
plumbers.
That's what I'm talking about. All this, bruh. Nobody
And
cares about them old fools.
You know
bruh.
what I'm talking about? Rookie of the Year, Chris Webber in 1993. He was really out there showing
Webb.
that he had some boxy and stuff.
For
Hey,
sure.
moving on. Quick mention on the World Series starting this weekend. Astros versus Phillies. For those baseball fans,
Who said Astros in the beginning of the year? Did anybody have the Astros for baseball?
Dave did, I believe, right?
Pretty sure, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
I said
He
some
did.
random. I said some random ass team. Dodgers and
You said the Mets, didn't you?
Dodgers and like
Dodgers
the
and
Tigers.
Padres. You guys were saying.
I said Yankees, Mets, New York. And that
I
did
think
not
I
work.
said Yankees, Giants.
I landed on the Braves again, and I didn't even know they were taken out of it. It shows you how much I pay attention to baseball. Like last week when I was trying to do the bracket, and I got it wrong.
Yeah, well, Mattress Mac, if you guys know, that old ass dude that does a furniture store that's been in the social media
walking
every
curse.
time the Astros, play. So he's put another, I think it was $12 million for the Astros to win, and then he put another $2 million recently ever since they got to the World Series. So,
Me, he's just been coming up betting on the Astros, man.
yeah, so hopefully they win. And he said he's not going to hedge in the World Series. He
He
said
never
fuck it.
hedges.
Nah,
he never
he's
hedges.
letting it ride, bro, because he's using the money from the furniture promotion. If the Astros win, everyone gets a refund on their furniture.
I'm
Like
pushing.
everyone that bought furniture got it for free.
I'm pushing P.
It's
I'm
real.
going for the Phillies.
Yeah, hey, Phillies
That's
alive. Phillies alive.
Dusty Baker coaches the Astros.
Oh, yeah.
I think this
That'd be
guy
way
is
to be
cursed,
fun.
bro. He man, so many playoff and World Series appearances combined. But I think the Astros are finally going to pull this one out, man. Actually, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm going Phillies. This team is on a magical run, and they're hitting like
Yeah.
crazy. Kyle
I was about to
Schwarber,
say-
Reese Hoskins, and Bryce Harper are tearing the ball up for them.
You're telling me the Phillies aren't going to be able to win it? I don't really know how to do a Philadelphia accent, so I'm going to throw shit at the wall. But it's been my dream to see the Phillies go in there, man.
Is this Bryce Harper's story? If he wins the World Series, are we just going to see him in every commercial now?
Well, then his contract his massive contract is justified, and I think they're going to do it.
Hopefully.
You know
We'll
what? The Astros, they be cheating, bro.
see. Maybe cheese. Keep the trash cans
You
away.
know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to say that has nothing to do with my
They be on
my
that
take
Eddie
here. 'Cause,
Guerrero.
like, if you're willing to cheat to win, you're really trying to win. You're going hard.
Dusty Baker coaching them now, and they.
I gotta I feel like the Astros are just they're that real, bro.
They are real, roster-wise, too.
I'm going with the Astros here, man. Unfortunately, they come through town and smack the A's
Jordan
consistently,
Alvarez.
and I got to watch them play a lot, and I think that's a really good team, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a Philly for the win
Oh, we're
because
just picking-
Philly's an important town.
It might as well. It's going to start Friday.
It's the World Series, starting out.
Philadelphia.
What you got,
well, then
Dave?
I'll go Astros. Then if I just had to pick who's going to win, I'm going to go Astros. Their pitching is. I'm just going to pick the better pitching team, But I think Phillies are live, and I wouldn't sprinkle something on the plus money. First off,
Yo, is that the end of the takes on there? Because we could hard shift into celebrity boxing.
Hey, this weekend the fight
Paul
of the
versus
century.
Anderson Silva.
Dang,
It's
I'm
already
not
the
the-
drama. The drama's already swirling around this fight.
oh shit, that's this weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they said Anderson's they misquote Anderson allegedly. He said that he'd been knocked out twice or whatever in sparring, but it was like he'd been knocked down or some shit like that. So
Dang.
they already got the drama swirling around.
Wow.
About the K. Anderson Silva.
I'm gonna be so sad, bro. I'm like,
It's gonna happen, bro.
It's gonna be fantastic. Watch, it's gonna do it, and then it's just gonna be even more. He's like, I told you guys I'm one of the best fighters in the world. Okay,
I mean, and it's only right.
I'll beat everybody.
I'm not a boxer.
It's only right that he hits him when he's doing his little bullshit, fucking around.
Right.
And then Paul just goes bam and like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah, but
I told you I'm alive. I'm a live
Should we-
dog, dude.
Should we pick
we
for
gotta
should-
pick
should we
this.
pick? All right, man. You know who I'm going with. I can never go against my dog Silva. So I'm going Uncle Andy.
Yeah, I'm going Silva too, unfortunately. But yeah, I could see this going like it always gone every time, every fucking time.
Bro, hey, keep it real, bro. Like, if there's one thing Jake Paul does well, knock out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anderson Silva, unfortunately, bro, he's a man. So I gotta go with Jake Paul.
Somebody on Twitter said, "If I'm not gonna watch this fight. If I wanted to see white people killing niggas, I'll watch the Dallas Mavericks."
Yeah, that's
They
real.
took an
bro.
L to the
Like,
Pelicans.
This is, Man,
Hey,
sad.
shit.
Who you got,
Also-
saw, Jimmy?
Let's get straight into it.
Hold on, hold
Oh wait,
on,
hold on. They got
on.
a picks.
Who you got,
Yeah,
saw,
dang,
Jimmy?
bro.
Paul, Jake Paul.
And what about you on Weezy?
All of y'all are on Silver except Saw Jimmy.
Nah, Demo got a.
No,
My
I
bad,
think-
you gonna
I
pick
think-
all right.
I said after that last fight, I'm never going against Jake Paul again.
So this will be
The
the
rake fight?
decider
White
as to
excellence
what
only.
Genji is the majority of. Man,
Right.
look, Anderson Silva is a legend, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like this dude is gonna have a legacy until we're all there. Like when I first started watching MMA, it was just too dope of what he was doing. With that being said, Jake Paul finna knock this motherfucker out, bro. Like I'm just, they line him up so he can do it, bro.
No,
Like,
it's yeah, bro. It's still like Jake Paul is still skating by. He still has yet to fight a real boxer. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, he's
Anderson's-
gonna stretch that as long as possible.
Yeah, Anderson Silva fought Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and he actually beat him. So like that's the only thing interesting. That's like, yo, this fool he has some skills. He can hang. He's the GOAT of MMA. You know what I'm saying? But he's fucking 47. That's where it's fucked up.
And he's
So that's
plus
why-
160, while Jake Paul is minus 200. If you didn't know,
And once somebody pushes the button one time, the button is pressed, and he got a jaw that could let him go to sleep, bro.
Not true, but
Silva
the
does.
thing is, like, Anderson Silva still got way more skills. Like, if you remember the fight with Woodley, the second fight, when it gets to the later rounds, Jake Paul, he starts like falling apart. Like his technique goes out the window. He looks like shit.
yeah, but this
Anderson-
guy's so old,
he
bro.
could definitely get chipped
No.
up, bro. But like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's not the same
he's-
Spider Man.
No, he's old. That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, the thing that's in his back pocket, he's also fighting somebody who's not a good fighter, like not a skilled, technician in boxing. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to get
Yeah,
those
and
knockouts. Like,
that
Anderson
doesn't go
Silva's
away.
not gonna
He
let
does-
himself get knocked out. Like, you know what I mean?
He's got
And,
the
like-
trainer hands. You know what I'm saying? Like he could step up to the bag and he's ready
And
to go.
I would suggest you go watch that actual fight of Anderson Silva actually boxing against a pro boxer champion, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., to see what kind of skills he's actually bringing in. So he's like, don't like write him off.
Yeah, but I mean, Paul comes out there looking like a complete goon and just starts swinging. I don't know how much technique goes into it.
Nah, that's,
go
but
catch
that's the
Andy on
beauty
the
about
chin, bro.
boxing, though.
What are they fighting at, man? Anderson Silva used to fight like middleweight,
Hey.
like heavyweight.
I won
Hey,
What
that's
are
it,
they fighting at?
Probably like
They're
middleweight.
letting Jake Paul get up to 185 for this?
I think 181, because that's another thing. Jake Paul's been fighting these little guys. Tyron Woodley's like, what, 5'9", 5'10"? He fought Nate Robinson, 5'9". He's been fighting these 5'9" dudes. So, like, it's a lot of little interesting factors that's going on with this sideshow. But, hey, that's boxing.
Hey, that's boxing.
Yes, sir.
Hey, apparently it's at 187. That's what this fight is.
Yeah.
Eight 3-minute rounds. That's weird.
Yeah, it's because their records. It's because their records are like, they're both, what, 2-0, 3-0, like pro boxing.
Damn, they're only fighting 8 rounds though. This is sus.
Well, because it's not a title fight either. It's like I said, it's because
Oh.
their records. They're like novice pros. You know what I'm saying? It's just because their names. It's so hyped up. Like, it's such a funny that Showtime is putting this on. Like, such a fucking sideshow. It's hilarious.
Yeah, anything for the money.
That's what
Well,
happened
last-
during COVID, bro.
Well,
Last but not-
I'm. You know what? Before we jump off this real quick, I just want to say I'm very happy for Anderson Silva that he's actually going to get paid some good money for this fight. He fought in UFC. He fought in all those other leagues where they're getting paid nothing,
For real.
and he's fighting on Showtime pay-per-view. Man, good for him. He's going to get paid.
He was one of the ones in the UFC that was actually making good ass money because, one of the favorites. Hey, it's funny in that one of the countdown that I sent y'all, he's like, everybody like to buy cars and all these things, but me, if you go, this is what I like. And he's like, he's showing, is this a room full of fucking action figure toys, bruh.
He got that Michael Jackson voice.
X-Men. Yeah, and that's his real voice too. Michael, they said he was playing it up. But yeah, he's like a crazy ass big ass kid, bro. But yeah, he's gonna get cashed out like you said, Demo. Especially especially if he takes the dive.
He's you mean goes to sleep? He about to wake up with pajamas on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can see it happening too. But he's like, oh my god, he does it again. But
Yeah.
I'm rocking with my boy.
Jake Paul the GOAT.
Yeah.
Look at this little, fucking little looking.
Moving
dude.
on to Islam.
I want to.
Shouts out Steve, man.
How's the image on screen make you guys feel? Because it makes me not feel too great.
I told you, bro. I told you guys what was finna happen, man.
Yeah, we know you love telling people so.
I picked them too.
Where is
Yeah,
it?
it was a crazy fight. Looks like a lot of interesting things happened, man. Sterling dominated TJ. TJ had a shoulder
that
issue.
Sucks with, you see, Dana White was pissed because it's like, bro, why didn't you fucking let us know? Because TJ said it happened like 20 times during camp.
Yeah, like, bro, how you pop out your shoulder 20 times in a?
You just walked.
Yeah,
bro,
once
3 months.
once the once it's loose, it don't feel like nothing but a warm bucket of water.
Yeah.
Should have never admitted that. Good luck getting booked again, bro.
What are
Like,
we talking
in a
about?
good spot.
Nah, he's
So-
he's gonna have to go get surgery probably. He's gonna be out again. He's probably
He's
done.
too old
but,
for that shit.
but shout out to Aljamain for beating the brakes off him on the ground. But you see, he still couldn't knock him out though. So that just shows you, he ain't really sleeping.
And it was like from the beginning, it was a one-arm fight. Like from the very, very, very beginning.
literally the first 20 seconds.
Yeah. So it's like Aljamain had to do it. And it's always some controversy with the Aljamain Sterling fights. It's always
He's skating
Just
by.
gets
bro.
by, bro.
Who's gonna beat this guy now? Like, this is funny as hell.
He's like the most
Sean
fraudulent
O'Malley.
champ.
He's Seth Rollins right now.
The
Don't
UFC,
even get me started. We'll get to that.
the UFC wants to put O'Malley against him, but that's why they let him. He won that fight. Nah, but he said he won. I don't know. It was a sketch fight, but
That was
It's-
sketch. Yeah.
also, what's his name might come back, but he doesn't want to fight him. Cejudo.
But what do you guys think about that Sean O'Malley controversy where he won by split decision when a lot of majority of people thought that Jan, should have won clearly by unanimous decision.
Yeah.
But let me tell you this, as someone that was, but with my eyes when I was watching, I was like, yeah, Jan won that clearly. But when you actually judge every round as it goes, when I look back at my app, I gave the first round to Sean O'Malley. And I actually had Sean O'Malley winning the first and the third round. And so I was like, that's weird because, I was just as shocked as everyone else when the announcement happened. I was like, no, there's no way O'Malley won. Like, Jan clearly won that fight.
I had O'Malley. I had him win the first round in the beginning, but then when he cracked Jan, but then Jan came back and started rocking him. I feel like he stole that round. And then the rest, and then I feel like Jan was taking control of the octagon, pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? Had the takedowns, but then O'Malley for sure had the cleaner shots and had the most damage. I want to say on Jan because Jan was leaking.
Yeah, if you remember, he didn't really know when they interviewed him after the fight. He's like, he was kind of emotionless.
Well, he was
like,
shocked.
I got to
He
go
was shocked.
rewatch the fight and they tweeted recently, rewatch the fight, definitely won.
Yeah.
Of course,
Of course he
him.
better say that.
That's
What?
so
Yeah,
him.
right.
So he's a crowd favorite. It's gonna be interesting to see how he goes next. Is he's only gonna have to fight harder folks, as he gets closer to ranked and the championship. It's gonna be interesting. Can he keep stealing these fights?
Because they
Yeah,
said,
I'm telling you what, his next fight, I'm putting 10 units against him. If he's fighting anybody higher level than that, I'm going very heavy against Sean O'Malley.
yeah, they said they're either gonna do in Australia Aljamain versus O'Malley probably, or fucking Cejudo.
Damn. So O'Malley would be the underdog again for sure in those matchups.
Bro, he's gonna wear the belt. Watch this. He's gonna beat Aljamain or
everyone.
something. Yeah, they're gonna put it on him.
It could happen.
It'd be something goofy that would happen.
That's the script. That's what's in the script for sure.
If he can
That's what's
stay up
being
on his
written.
feet, he could beat Aljamain. But that's the problem is, can he stay up? That's the only issue.
Aljamain's a bad boy, man. He's
We'll see.
super
We'll
fucking
see,
strong,
man.
bro.
We'll
He's
see.
super strong.
I'm not believing the hype. I just know that the universe is that stupid.
Yeah, and then
I fuck with it. And the main event, man. Power of Islam.
Power of Islam, man. He did it. You can't even hate on him because he actually went out there and beat Oliveira on the standing. And to finish the fight, he rocked him. He dropped him and then choked him out. So
He was punching the shit out of him. I was surprised
Yeah,
to see that,
standing.
man. Like,
Yeah,
he stood with him. Charles looked like he was a little timid.
Father's
Yeah, he
plan.
was in better
Father's
shape.
plan.
He
He's huge.
definitely just having also not been a UFC fighter, but have been having been someone that's been punched in the face multiple times by different sized people, he definitely looked like that he got punched in the face by a bigger dude. Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, see,
like,
that's that's why it's gonna be interesting to be like now it's gonna be him versus Goldberg.
Yeah.
Goldberg. And then Volkanovski is like, surprisingly, he's like a little bolder. Because remember, boy he used to walk around a 220 plus at 5'4".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a solid ass dude, but he only fights at 145.
Wolverine.
I think
So like him at
Islam would take him
155 is gonna be
down.
interesting. Yeah, well, he said Volk said you're gonna be surprised by his takedown defense, but yeah, he's way bigger than Islam could fight at 170. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, he looked like he was already at 170. Like he came in that fight looking big.
Yeah.
Yeah, so man, that's crazy. We got a next event, a little smaller event, not as crazy as the Abu Dhabi card, but I think it's gonna be a good fight for those fans. It's gonna be Calvin Kattar. It's a pick'ems against Arnold Allen,
Yeah,
the prospect from England.
Look at
Undefeated.
this. Look at these Peckerwoods.
Oh, he has one loss, so he's undefeated still.
He has one loss.
One loss, but he's on.
Allen's like on a 10 fight winning streak, is it or something?
Yeah, he's on some crazy streak at least, and I know Kattar lost a few, but all the people Kattar's fight has been super ranked, high level fighters. As far as recently, whereas Arnold Allen's on the surge. He's more of the up and comer. It's going to be real interesting, man.
It's
I think
a
the
close-
odds are right.
It's a close ass fight, bro. Because Kattar got the boxing and everything. Allen's a good grappler. Like, I don't know. It's gonna be it's a close ass fight. It's 5 rounds. Damn.
Yeah, what do y'all think on this one?
This is tough.
I'm gonna go with the dude that looks more dangerous level white, and I would be more frightened of Qatar if I were to see him in Atlanta somewhere. I would be.
He's
like,
from the Boston
Really?
cartel, bro.
yeah.
I'm gonna go with the
That's it.
Brit Arnold.
Yeah,
Just based on record, no other reason.
yeah.
Yeah. So you made your judgment there of where you saw that guy in Atlanta, and would you be scared? Well,
Right.
if you look at the picture of Arnold Allen, but you're in an alley in London versus that
yeah.
other guy,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. I'm
I
gonna have
see.
to go with Arnold Allen. He looks more sketch to me.
Arnold Allen
Okay.
be the
He got
dopest
that-
Quidditch goalie.
You got Neville.
Yeah, he's got that
You see
haircut
Neville?
though. It's like
Neville
nice.
Allen?
Scrappy, man.
Yeah, but like Calvin Qatar kind of has those dead eyes that if you started like explaining something too long to him, he'd start thinking about ways to kill you.
Cutter.
Like he just kind of has that.
Floating away.
Allen
Yeah.
Kattar. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Arnold Allen.
Kattar.
He got the his grappling's hella good. He's been showing like he's been on a tear, man. Cater's always game too, but I just feel like Arnold Allen's grappling will help him win that fight.
Man, I like Kattar at first when I first saw this matchup. But man, Allen's on the surge. I'm gonna go with Allen. Just on the up projection, But I think the odds are where it should be. Pick'ems,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be an even fight.
I mean, yeah, Cater can eat like you can easily like you wouldn't be surprised if he can TKO Allen too. You know what I mean? He can easily do that too. So
oh yeah, I think both of them could finish each other. Kattar got a chin, he's shown that. But the thing is, if you keep relying on that chin for so many years, it's
it
gonna
weakens.
wear off eventually. But yeah, I like Arnold Allen on this. But fuck,
He's from Mass.
I have not made a bet on this one. That's for sure.
Cater is just Cater. It's not Qatar. It's Cater.
Yeah, it's
Calvin
Kattar. I used to say
Calvin
Qatar.
Cater.
Oh, there's a
Gator.
Max Griffin
Chris
fight.
Kattan.
Gagos
yeah.
is juiced.
Shouts out Max Griffin. He's a great
boy.
follow on Instagram. He'd be out of pocket.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the ear collector.
Shout out Gagos. Gagos.
Yeah, look at this. Look at you got the creased forehead. He looks like he's like, what do you mean gas is $6? Like he's got that look, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, but look at Allen's ear. Oh my god, he's gonna fucking
yeah, that's munched up for
He's
sure.
bad.
Looks like he's got
that looks like a mushroom.
he's gonna take that boy down and maul him.
yeah.
Well, shit. Let's get to some facts, Demo. Hit us with your facts.
Facts.
So I have
Wow.
a fun
to
fact.
Some, to
This
some
is
Clasper
your
facts.
weekly. So how much of a percentage of Gingy is from the United States? I would say most of it.
95.
You know,
Yeah, I read a solid
At
90.
least, shouts
the
out
analytics.
to America, the absolute best country. And I just have a fact about how,
America.
great America is compared to everywhere else. So the state of Texas actually is bigger in landmass than any country in Europe.
Everything
shit.
bigger.
Just
mate.
Texas by itself is bigger than Ukraine, which is the largest country in Europe. So, you know, France, Great Britain, all those countries, you know, they're really, no wonder they be fighting for their life trying to keep up with the United States at the Olympics. You know what I'm
So
saying? They got
size.
a tiny little,
Yeah.
they're about the same size as one little state we got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
I know.
Think
for
about
sure.
how
I
big
think-
America really is, bro. Shouts out America.
Yeah, shout
Yeah,
out
when
to
I was-
Texas, what a dumbass state.
Everything bigger in Texas.
Yeah, when I was in elementary school, I was definitely like, yo, because our country is bigger. Like I would compare sizes of countries, and then it would always make me nervous that Russia was so big. I'd be like, what? What do you mean it's
sense,
that
bro.
much bigger?
Mother
bro?
Makes
Russia.
sense.
Yeah.
That's real. It's deep.
Those
But yeah, shouts out. Just think about it, bro. Like,
Think about
Great
it.
Britain could just fit right inside that little Texas, bro. You know, France, you know,
we
Germany.
should just own it
all
then,
these
Demo.
countries.
We should just take it over and own it.
Just run up. I'm down.
The Queen
United
is
States
in
of Europe,
Texas.
the annex.
Yeah, their leaders
We just put
down. I think it's
We need to
opening.
just make a state over there and
yo.
just have it like it's like an expansion team, like NFL Europe.
Yeah.
we just put one state over there in Europe just so they could just keep a check on everybody
Let's
else.
donate one of ours to them. Which one
Have
should
you-
we
wait.
give them?
We could just trade
Ohio.
freaking like
Yeah,
just trade Ohio for
Go.
Belgium straight up.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'm taking Belgium over here.
Yeah.
That would be clean. They need more trades like that, you know, just like
Getting whole
bring over
states.
another little country.
This and then try to get Brittany Griner back, and we'll take her too, and then we'll be
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this, bro.
Do not like
That's
stealing.
only half of America. All right.
These damn street tacos are annoying to me. I do not like them.
Yeah, most of that's water. Look at the whole bottom; it's straight water. But yeah, it's been another week of Generation G. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate you. We're bringing you the content that you need to see, gotta have, want to hear. Anything that you need, let us know at Gen G Podcast on Twitter, at Gen G Podcast on Instagram. Slide in the DMs. Let us know what you want us to talk about, and we will talk about it for you unless I don't feel like. And just like we're going to do from now on, we have this meme here that is just for the people that are looking. And you know how I feel about this guy. He was a 2-time Bozo of the Week. You know, he's also up to his no good. So sign up. Look at us on YouTube, Spotify. Look up the video if you want to see this meme. If not, we don't really care about you.
Suck it easy.
And don't be
Peace
afraid
be with you. Happy
to
Halloween.
speak up against hate.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, bye.